Brit. I don't know the foot fetish guy that kept typing in the chat all the foot things. Tina, hello. How are you? Yeah, I know. Once you mention it's not the foot guy. I know it's not the foot guy. I think it's somebody from the night crew. I really do think it's somebody from the night crew, but maybe not. The language was a little bit different. What up, Tina? How are you doing? I'm gonna add some corn right now. Yeah, see, every time I use OBS on whatnot, it doesn't work. That's it. That's it. Quit. It's a secret. Okay, Brooke, pretend you don't know that. Erase. Erase. Lisa making trouble. Yeah. So how was everybody's day? Anybody do anything cool today? Like anybody go thrifting? I did a good thing today. I have a shed in my backyard. I have two of them. One's like the old one. I never tore it down. Oh, thank you so much. Uh, it was the old shed. So I just have like all these boxes because why not recycle boxes? And today I was like, you know what? I'm just done with it. So I made like I took three of the boxes and I put them in front. And I have some stuff that I'm like I need to donate it because I had some old clothes that were my like husband's and my son's shirts and I like boxed them and I'm taking them tomorrow to donate. But I want to clear out my half. Yes, I do. My half of the shed. Well, I have the whole shed, but I want to clear the half of it out. And you know what happened? I have this iMac in there that I use for connecting and I would have been pissed off and let it bother me. That thing, it fell. The whole screen cracked. I was like, oh well. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Luckily the screen, it's a little older, but it was a good one. Luckily the screen isn't broken, so the front cover is like plastic, so you just rip it off. Wait, what? Oh, you mean on the it said it from whatnot? Oh, that was weird. Or they wrote that. Yikes. Wait, corn is trending. Tina, where have you been? Corn is trending. Yeah, corn is trending. Ask Lisa. It actually is trending right now. Corn. Corn. Who's this? Hey, Simply Smarter. Hello over on YouTube. It took me a minute to get it up. Right, C-Swan. Oof. You know what? I'd be muting that word. Yeah. That's, that's definitely could be a trigger for a lot of people. You dreamed about it 6 months ago, and now I'm just hearing about it? All the time we spent together, Lisa, and you're just telling me now? Hello, Nick. Arlene. You been talking about it? Okay. You have been talking about it. Yes, I do. Yeah. I mean, she didn't mean to do it, but it auto corrupted her. You're in the hospital again? Oh, I hope you're okay, my friend. All right, I'll excuse. Hello, Pat. Welcome in. We're just having a chat. So have you got, oh, I should put some show notes, huh? I usually always have show notes. Okay, there we go. I had to fix something. You are James. Well, hello, James. Okay, so I might I have to fix this thing, but it's not. Oh, okay. I guess it's supposed to be like that. Oh, because you didn't know about corn trending. Tina and I really started the corn trend. Didn't we, Tina? Didn't we? Sorry, Lisa. You had to be here. Yeah, I think that's before I knew you. Tina and I went on a private jet. Yeah, we did. We started that corn trend. We did. Oh my God. You should see my glass corn on a cob. Oh, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, Lisa. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't tell you. It's on YouTube and everything. Yeah, we have like El Chapo. My little corn. Oh my gosh, I'll have to send you the link. Isn't this cute? It's my little plushie. Hey Ashley, how are you doing? Yeah, so there's this one. There's two little. This is the teaser corn. Oh, sorry, Tina wants it. I can't give it up yet. Eventually, I will. I'm trying to get more of them. Isn't it cute? And it has a little wire in the hands. Hello, Liam. How are you? It's super cute with this little fuzz on its head. I would love a talking corn on the cob. Would that not be so fun? Like my talking wiener. Have you seen my wiener, Lisa? I think you have. It's from Cindy. Hello. Thank you for the jewels over on YouTube. I want a talking corn. So my husband and my son love the talking hot dog. Who knew? I had Tina, Tina, Tina. He wants to give you a hug. You got to see my wiener in our one-on-one. You're right. I showed it to you. Sorry. What's up, YouTube? Have you seen my wiener? You know what? When you're on YouTube, you don't know that there's a whole chat over here on whatnot. So when I say that, I'm reading a chat here. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Arlene. Hello. Yeah, it's okay. So there's like a red chat that nobody can see unless you were the person writing a word. And I didn't mute anything that I don't normally uh mute. And so only I see it with you guys. So I mean I'll sometimes read it. Have you seen my wiener? Say what? I hope you're doing good. So I'll be I meant to write that. So what else is going on, you wiener lovers? What in the heck? Oh, James, thank you. That was really nice of you. So what is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Are you, that's cool. That's cool, Bree. Yeah, exactly. That was not from your corny cob. Cuddling like that may make those kernels pop. Tina wrote the funniest stuff when we made the corn go viral. You like kielbasa? Just saying. I mean, I know why. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Good choice. Hello, Kaden. How you doing? Welcome in. What is your picture? Is that like a dino? A dragon. A dragon, I think, right? What's up, friends? So we're just having a chat. I'm on every day of the week until February 26th, 2027. So some nights I'll do a chat. We'll just hang out and be silly and hopefully enjoy each other's company, right? And then on Tuesdays, I'm gonna have a chat show tomorrow. Well, it's daytime. It's a dinosaur made out of Coach purses. Hold on a minute. Okay, I gotta look at your profile picture bigger. Hot damn, it's bright. Oh, wow. That's insane. Whoa. That is pretty crazy. I never heard of Coach. I'm just kidding. That's pretty cool. It was in New York. How neat. They always come up with something super creative, huh? It was so fun, funny, and punny. Kind of corny. It was kind of corny. How are you guys on YouTube doing? Did you have a good day? Anybody like going live thrifting? Okay, I think I fixed that. I love New York. I miss New York so much. Nice. That's cool. Kayfabe, you crack me up. Okay, hang on a second. All right, there. I was having like a little bit of a glitch. So we're gonna chat. I'm gonna run some flash sales. I'm gonna delete a couple items. I just realized we're duplicates in here. And then just hang out. Thank you, Liam. I appreciate that. That was so nice. I got sent a whole bunch of jewels on YouTube. I don't know what to do with them. What should I do with them? Do I send them to other streamers? There's like 2,000 of them sitting there. I don't know what to do with them. I think they're like money. Let's see. Does anybody get those on YouTube? I don't know either. I'll figure it out, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. People come in and they'll ask me like a question. They'll say, I'll give you some jewels if you answer my question. I'm like, okay. And then they ask me a question and I'm like, oh, I don't talk about that. But they still do it. And I don't talk about it because then it's like a whole can of worms. Usually it pertains to like religion and politics. And I don't want to talk about that. So what is going on with you guys? Let's see. Where's everybody from? I know a lot of people just lurk, and that's okay too. You don't have to write. So where are most of you from? I'm on the West Coast, and I'm gonna run these flash sales right now, and that's what we're gonna do. You're from Cali, and you live in Arizona. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm from Uranus. Uranus. Too many for a necklace or a belt. Maybe a whole set, including bejeweled shoes. Northern California. Mars is a good place. Fun fact, I got to drive the rover before it went to Mars. That's kind of cool, right? Yes, lurky lose. I don't. Same thing with like when I do a giveaway. Like I don't care who wins. Yeah, I did. I got to go to JPL and go on a field trip, and I knew a bunch of people that worked there, and so they were testing. They were testing at the time. They had like a drone that was on the rover that would launch and land, and I think it was getting samples of the dirt. And so they were testing it. So we went. I got to drive it like on a remote. It was really weird, but it was super cool. Yeah, pictures of it. My husband and I got to go. It was fun, but it was like for 2 minutes, if that. Yeah, and it wasn't like the actual one on Mars. It was like one of their testing ones. But when now I could talk about it, but then you couldn't. They had like a drone, and it was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, and we got to see it before like it was public. And a friend of mine, well, a lot of people work on different parts of the rover and all the accessories, I'll call them. And this one person I know, um, they're in charge of like, it's kind of complicated. So in the drone, there's this like other thing that comes out to go and grab it. They do all the electronics on that. And it's like beyond, like, it's beyond me. It's so interesting though. So they like tested this thing for a really long time. And because the wind, the weather, you know, and also the speed it's going when it come and it launches out to go land. So they finally got it though. It did actually have a nice little launch. I think you can watch it probably on YouTube now. I don't know how many years ago that was, but yeah, it was still fun. I don't think you can go do it now anymore. Yeah, it's the little parachute. Well, it's not little. They're pretty big actually. I was trying to see when they launched the drone. 2020, yeah. Oh my gosh. It was pretty cool. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want you to do that and get hurt. Sweet dreams. Gosh, was that in 2020? Does anybody feel like since the pandemic, like time is just like seems like an eternity ago from like 2019? And that's 7 years ago. It's so weird. Yeah, right? It just seems like, I don't know. It was pretty awesome though. Good night, C-Swan. It's so, I mean, life stopped for many of us, right? Except unless you were like an, uh, you know, what do they call that? You were 14 in 2019. Yeah, I don't know how it was. Younger. I look at the pictures too. I look a lot younger. Yeah. I look at my kids because they were really young then. And it's like, wow. But yeah, the world stood still pretty much. Essential workers, they continued to, my husband was an essential worker. Um, oh, there it goes. Gosh, that was so laggy. How about you guys on YouTube? You guys feel that way too? Hold on, let me fix this. Oh, there it is. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, there we go. Sometimes I can't see both chats. Okay, here we go. Let me just fix it. Now that Whatnot pops it out. Oh, Nathan, you better wipe. Okay. Hi, Arlene. Do you say anything more than hi? Well, I like to keep my streams, like one of my things in my streams I like to do is I like to keep my streams positive and healthy and safe for everybody. So, we all go through things, but I always like to kind of keep it very lighthearted in here. We all have this craziness happening. And I have no problem, Rick. No problem with it. I don't know a lot about it, but I have no problem with it. Yeah. How are you doing? Yeah, life is very weird. Life is very weird sometimes. But I'm glad you're here today. Yeah. Should I learn more about it, Rick? Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I know a little bit about it. Um, yeah, people are cool. Good. How about you guys? Yeah, Tina, right? Wait, very wired? Are you trying to write weird? I'm confused. Oh, so if you guys are on YouTube, I have a whole chat over here on Whatnot and Whatnot. I multicast to YouTube, so I kind of talk to both of you guys. You're very confused? Don't be. Don't be. Sometimes I talk to YouTube. Yeah, because people ask questions over there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it sounds weird, right? And then on YouTube, it's like, what the hell is she talking to? I don't see anybody in the chat even commenting. And it kind of goes vice versa. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's all good. Yeah, I appreciate it. Let's see. So tonight I was on a mission, you guys, because I said I was gonna do. I did the shed. This is what I was starting to talk about. I did the shed, And I was finding some things in there, and my goal was to empty out that side. The computer broke, but I just put it back up on the table, and I'm like, I'll deal with it later. So I decided that I'm just going to pull my hard drive out of it, and there's this, and throw the screen away. And then, because it's like, it looks like glass, but it's like plexiglass. And to replace it, it's not worth it. And there's a kid around the corner that I'll see if he wants to buy all the computers. I have like 10 iMacs. Sometimes I seem like I'm talking. It's the chat. It's the red chat. Lisa. It's the secret chat. You know it. Don't lie. Or when someone comes in and they write boobs or PayPal with like whatever they want to tell you, right? Come on, you know it. Yeah, you're up late. What's going on? Are you packing right now? Why? They were from a small business. Yeah, I was the network administrator. So when the business folded, they didn't pay me. So they said, "Oh, we'll give you all the computers." Yeah, yeah. So I think there's like 8 in there now, actually. I mean, Rick, this is on YouTube. Rick, I think that's with any community, you know? Yeah. You're home in bed. Oh, good. I'm a hoarder, Cafe, really. Let me tell you the truth. I'm kidding. No, I had them where like they're from that job, but I've given a bunch away. I had more. I had like 25. I had laptops and everything. I just gave them away. But like the iMacs, they're just too heavy to ship on whatnot. I would have sold them on here. But I decided I'm just gonna pull all the hard drives. Yeah, I think I had about 15 MacBook Pros because I used to fix them. I would buy them from the college kids over here for like 40, $50 because they'd spill their Starbucks on it and ruin a brand new computer. Well, at least they thought they ruined it. I would do an acid wash. I'd take it all apart. I'd acid wash the logic board, and then I have a brand new computer. There'd be no warranty, but it'd be, and then I'd turn around and sell them. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I love doing that. But then now, the Macs, they are disposable. You can't upgrade a hard drive, you can't upgrade the RAM, because it's all soldered into the logic board. So it's but they're made so good now that with Apple at least. Um used to be in IT. Oh, right on. Hey, yo yo yo, Tiny, what's up? Congratulations. You won. What was your thing that you won? I forgot what subject. I forgot all of them. Yeah, that was great to see. Yeah, it was cool. I was in the top 5 on 2 of them, but I didn't get it. But that was totally okay. Yeah, 2 great sellers got it, so it was fine. Yeah, best informative chat show. I got nominated in the top 5, and then best buy it now, or best bin, and I was in the top 5. But let's see. Upcycle. I had to think of her seller name. Upcycled by Brie got that one. She got it. And then Green 13 got best informative show. You got best unique or custom. Oh, hands down. That was awesome. Yeah, there was so many categories. Hard to keep track of who got what. And then Hodge won a couple of them. She won 2 of them. And I forgot who won the funniest. Does anybody remember? Yeah, that was rad. I was trying to think who won the funniest. I know they have it on their website. That was for the Bish Naughty Awards, you guys. I didn't even like really. I should have promoted it and stuff, but I just didn't. I'm more like I didn't know too much about it. But the people that put that together, the amount of work they put in it was very impressive. They did a phenomenal job. Yeah, yeah, that was cool. What did you win? Would you win something? What does that mean, Mr. Bigglesworth? What's up, Dave? Hello, Michelle. Michelle's husband. Hello. I love it. Anyway, yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. It was a lot of fun to watch, see all the people win. Oh, you got a certificate and an Amazon gift card? Oh, nice. Good morning. How are you doing? Hey, what's up? Did I change it? Oh, Dave, yeah, it's like blue purple right now. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I just want to try something different. Dark, because it was blonde with like hot pink. Try something, change it up. Yeah. Well, thank you. How are you doing? Why so bad, lady? What's up? So what do you guys got going on this month? Is everybody setting themselves up for success? Tomorrow morning, well, it's this morning for you guys now. It's midnight. So it's Tuesday, and today on Whatnot at 9:23 a.m. Pacific time, I will be live talking about Whatnot. Some people have asked me questions about like OBS, so I will address them. I'll try to share my screen. I didn't like mess around with changing my settings. For you it is. Yeah, it's 12:01 here. I'm on the West Coast. What's up, good grief? How are you? Yeah, so I'll be talking about that. And then whatever, if you're a buyer and you have questions, come to that. If you're a seller and have questions, come to that. And if you're too shy, you can always message me. I'll read the question in my chat and answer it. I won't say your name, but you'll know the questions for you. Because some people don't like to type the questions. Yeah, all is good. Everybody good? Thank you for the hearts. Yeah. Yeah, today I got 3 shows ready for this next week here. I'm really coming back. Tonight I was just like, oh, shoot, I forgot I made tea. Oh, I forgot I made tea over here. I don't know if it's hot still. Let's see. Oh shit, I just broke the tea bag in my tea. Happy 6th. You're going to baseball together? Oh, that's cool. Hello, Lart. Wait, I gotta read your name. Let me pull it up. Oh, 6th of January. Oh. There's so much to learn on this platform, and I started on my solo in 2002 on the Bay. Yep. And it can be intimidating. I started in 1999 when literally it's actually before that when it was. You guys remember the Yahoo platform? What was theirs? Yahoo. Shoot, I already forgot what the hell it was. Um, yeah, Larkspur Avenue. Okay, I have to look at it sometimes. Yeah, remember the days of money orders? Who was a seller when there were money orders? Do you remember that? I know time's flying quick. Yum. Yeah. There is a lot to learn on this platform. There's so much information. It's your Nana's old street, kind of. So it's my social. I love that. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. It's special to you. So you know, she must have meant a lot. So I love that. Oh, Lane. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because the soggy tea leaves flavored tea. Yeah, my tea. I'm going to have some now. A big cup. Doesn't that look good? I decided to make black tea. Oh, that's good. I didn't put anything in it but honey. That's all right. I forgot what date I said too, so don't worry about it. I love that. Yeah, Whatnot is totally different, right? It's very fast. I mean, when I started in 22, well, I was on the platform in 2021, but I wasn't a seller. I was just like browsing it, and I was using my friend's account actually. And I was like, maybe I'll sign up. And then I just kind of like kicked it to the side. And then I came on, I don't know, a few months later, because it wasn't like there really wasn't a lot of categories for what I sell, vintage decor. Actually, there wasn't even that category. And then they got that category, and then there was like 20 sellers. And then all of a sudden, I jumped on into it. And I was watching like clothing sellers. I remember July of 2022. And yeah, and so back then it was just there were so many things on the app we did not have that we have today. So if you're a new seller, you're very lucky. There's so many features now that we did not have. Different than any other platform I've been on. And you've been on a lot. Yeah, I've been on all the platforms too. Some I'm still on. But I mostly do stuff here, but I have like my own full-time thing. Do you feel like it's nerve-wracking? Do you do it full-time? It's hard when you have oh, you only here now. Okay. But you have a day job. I I love the whole at first I thought, what the hell is this whatnot business? To be honest, who wants to go live and show your face? So I actually used to not show my face for months. And then I was selling and talking, and I always did my shows at 10:23. I did the first couple of shows at 10:23 a.m. And then I started doing it at 10:23 p.m. because there was nobody on at night. All the vintage decor people went to bed at like 8 o'clock my time. And so I had a group, actually, Kathy P said, when are we going to see what you look like? Because I would get all these compliments on my voice and stuff. And it was kind of like I was uncomfortable, but I didn't act like it. And so anyway, one day I flipped the camera real quick and I was like, hi. And then I flipped it back and they're like, no, stay on camera. We want you to sell this way. And so, I mean, I kind of used to just go in live with for 5 minutes before when I would get on and I would chat, and then I'd flip my camera and just sell stuff. So I do want to get back to that and selling that way. You don't show your face unless on accident when oh yeah, because sometimes you flip it. But you know what? People like that a lot. I've found. What's up, Insomnia? Yeah, and I started the Insomniac Club on Whatnot. Nobody was doing that in 22. Yep. Yeah, I think people too, they want to like connect, right? So they want to, hey, they want to see who they're buying from. Like I can't see you guys, but I was shared and you've been lurking for, well, I'm glad you spoke and said hello. And I appreciate whoever shares my streams. I've been on here, like I said, I've been doing a challenge for 1,000 days. I'm gonna go live on Whatnot. I'm already 50%, 51% maybe. I'm 572 days in a row on Whatnot every single day. So not every day is like selling. Some days it's just chat shows, hanging out. But I always have stuff for sale. My buy it now is fully stocked. 572 days. I'm a community host for Whatnot. So every month, this month it's going to be on the 20th. I'm going to have a huge shipping show. And I'm going to teach you the Whatnot way, my way. Thank you, Kayfabe. 57.2%. All right, perfect. Thank you. I know I was thinking it was like 51, but yeah, 57. That sounds better. Excuse me. 57.2%. Yeah. Don't ask why. I have a chat show in the morning at 9:23 a.m. and I'll answer any shipping questions then. I don't when I'm hanging out, I don't want to really talk shop. Yeah. You don't show your face. Well, you know what? You learn to not give a shit what other people think. If people are rude about your appearance, boot them out of your stream. People shouldn't say things like that. And when you're comfortable, you're young, but when you're comfortable with yourself and you don't care what other people think, you have a lot of freedom there. I don't care. We all look different. I appreciate you. Zone, hold on. I'll read that in a sec. Shipping is killing me. I used to debate. Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you something about the shipping on Whatnot. It's not as hard as you think. It's just you're so used to on the base selling like one item to one person, Whereas on Whatnot, it would bundle up. It's pretty easy. It's just the overthinking that people do. Naturally, you don't want to sell giant items because it's just not going to work out for the buyer or yourself. And that's where the shipping, I think, gets messed up. I don't think you can sell bearded dragons on Whatnot. You're gonna have to read um Zone Zero Exotics, but I don't know the rules for any reptiles. But you know what? Go to this section on Whatnot. There. Go to help.whatnot.com and search prohibited. And if it's banned, it's gonna have a like a whole description of what's banned, what you can do. If it's not banned, there's like a restriction and rules. I'm gonna say you probably can't, but I don't know 100%. Yeah, smalls are nice. Yeah, smalls are hot on Whatnot. They always have been. I started selling smalls in the beginning. Oh, they liked your looks, got you. Just laugh it off and go with it. But it can feel awkward. I know. I used to get lots when I first started streaming to YouTube. You're very welcome. When I first started streaming to YouTube, I got some comments. I still get some comments. So you got to learn to troll back with people, right? Yeah, and have fun with it. But sometimes the trolls, and sometimes your people are trolls that are just not like traditional trolls. They just want to comment to get a reaction. Yeah, you just go with it. So you go live, you sell smalls, you don't show your face. Yeah, it's called engagement. Thank you very much. What's up, Arlene? Arlene, hi. Yeah, sometimes I'll get like a whole bunch that come in. They're not really trolls. They scroll on YouTube because I multicast to YouTube. They go to YouTube, they scroll through all the live shows, and then they just say the bizarrest stuff sometimes. Some of them come back like every day. So, I mean, I always appreciate the engagement. Yeah. Now on Whatnot, I don't get a ton of trolls because I turn on verified buyers. But if I turn it off, which I haven't really in a long time, I probably will get even more. Should we turn it off? Thank you for being here, you guys. I appreciate you. I just try to keep it healthy. Actually, we'll keep it off. Yeah. I like it that way. I don't care for the every now and then you get people that get verified that they're trolls. You want to see Pat? Okay. I'm very particular. It might let's see what happens. Okay. So the time is 12:13. I turned it on. Yeah. How did you multicast to TikTok? What did you use for that? I'm curious. All right, Pat's game. Pat's ready. What's going on, YouTube? What's your guys on YouTube? What's your favorite type of stream? Sometimes they come in and tell me they just say wacky stuff. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, I usually have it off, so, but before I go live, I forget to turn it on. Yeah. Basically, what happens when you have verified buyers on is people who don't have a registered account and they're like not verified kind of by Whatnot, they cannot enter a giveaway or bid on your items. So then you don't get uh, kind of like a troll account bidding up your auction. And then you kind of get excited because you think you got a legit bid and find out their payment doesn't go through, which kind of sucks. Oh, you don't multicast, you go live at the same time. Is your name the same on TikTok? Hey, autism crew, how are you doing? Oh, the buyer giveaways. I mean, I don't that doesn't bother me. People get mad. Oh my gosh. Are you really gonna write that on my YouTube? I'm about to go off on you. You better go away right now. Don't talk about my mom. Don't. You are. You always get in hot water with my mom. Am I going to have to give you your phone number? Tony, come on. Don't be like that. How are you doing, Tony? Oh, okay. Oh, you got too addicted? So you banned yourself? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, buyer giveaways. I learned a long time ago. I actually have a clip on my profile. I was running a buyer's giveaway and I didn't really know that anybody could enter a buyer's giveaway. So somebody came into my stream, never engaged, filled the form out and won the giveaway. And back then it was like real good giveaway. And so anyway, they won and I was like, "Wait." I just was like surprised. I wasn't mad or anything. I don't care. Whoever wins it wins it. Obviously you want your buyers to get it, right? But you know what? It's just the rules. And you can't change the prize. If you change your prize, you're violating the law. So I'm a rule follower. Well, it's a federal law. It's not even a whatnot law rule. It is literally the law. So, sellers that do that, they're in violation of the law. And can they get in trouble? Absolutely. Can they prove that they shipped? Not usually. But I've seen sellers like give away iPad buyer giveaway, and somebody who didn't purchase won it, and they sent them a piece of paper. Like people I know that are not scammers or anything. Yeah, but you learn. And you just move on. Yeah, the best way to kind of do, the best way to really do those kind of giveaways, have a private show and invite your top 10, 20 buyers because it shows you in your analytics like who you center giveaway, and I think yeah, it's just the way it is. That's the rules. And I've seen people like crash out over it, and you just throw stuff in. Yeah, you can't say it. People do it all the time on here. They're gonna get in trouble. Because you just never know when somebody from Whatnot is in your stream. Like employees of Whatnot are on the app using it just like you and I are, and you just never know when they're in your stream. Yeah, you can do a private stream and send a link to your top buyers. I've done it before. It's been a while. Yeah, but not everybody has a rewards club. Yeah. Yeah. So what it does is anybody who would fill out a form couldn't come to your thing. So you could actually, there's a couple ways you can do it. Well, you could just look, I put Laffy Taffy. I've been putting that in my orders for the longest time. And some of my buyers who buy from me for a long time, I always put something extra in there. I don't tell them. So, I mean, you don't need to. Technically, you definitely are not supposed to because it's like gift with purchases against the rules. Yeah, sometimes the private streams are better because if sometimes there's glitches on the app and you have a private stream, but I'll just tell you a little secret about private streams. If you are going to run auctions that you already have like the items in your inventory and they have bookmarks on them, don't run those because if you're doing a private show and you run those, the people that saved it are going to get a notification they could come to your private stream. Most people don't even know that. They find out the hard way. Yep. Big secret. So you have to recreate a whole new listing. Yeah, you do. I do one-on-one coaching, right? And I was showing are you still awake, Lisa? Anyway, Lisa was in here a minute ago. She might be asleep now. Anyway, we were doing this one-on-one. We were almost finished and we were just talking. And then I said, I don't know. I was showing her how to do some listing and I ran it. And then all of a sudden there was like 8 people in the stream. And I was like, how'd you guys get in here? And then I was like, oh my gosh, it was the listing. It had all the bookmarks. Yeah. Coaching for Whatnot. Yeah, I do one-on-one consultation. So people that want to know about shipping that don't want to ask in my chat shows and they need more, personal about setting up OBS. There's lots of things. I have the item. You can bookmark it and you can read all the details. Hold on. I'll pin it. But basically, it's like sometimes there's people that are really shy and they want to do a one on one. So I'll tell you guys what it's about. So I've been doing it. It's 1 hour. Hey, Dawn, what's up? I've worked with Dawn. And then that the time is like really for you to be like, you know what, Dee, explain shipping to me. I need your help. Right? Because you're getting maybe the wrong information. You're not 100% sure. You don't know about bundling. You don't know how to like set up your Facebook, any of it. Okay. I'm really technical. But there's people that do this on the app. Okay. Also, if you come to my chat shows or you go to the chat shows, you may not want to ask the questions. Like some people work better like small group or one on one. So that's why I decided to start doing these. So I've been doing them for a while. I only have 2 in here. I have to up the quantity, but basically, I just had like, I don't know, I had 4 or 5. I've got 2 more this week as well. And I've had a few people who want to learn OBS and then turn around being like, I just did one the other day and it ended up being a 3 hour one. And it was like so great, you know? Yeah. So I don't know. I've been doing those for about 2 years. Can you bin and set up appointment later, travel over it? Absolutely. Absolutely. What I do is when you buy it, and then I ship you a little package with like Laffy Taffy or some seller stickers or something like that. And then what happens is if you buy it, you send me a message and I usually send you a message first and I say, okay, here's 3 dates. What works for you? And I have to tell you now, I usually do these, okay? I usually do these Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday mornings. On this right now, and I haven't raised it, is does it not say 85 an hour? Yeah. Number one community helper. Thank you. Yeah, so think about it. Never any pressure at all. You can send me a message if you want to know more. Oh, nice. Yeah, it does say it, right? Okay. And then there's like a small shipping fee because it's a small box I send you. But I always send something like seller related. Yeah. And then I'll send you a message and then I'll say, here's some dates. So, like 2 days. And sometimes it's the same week, sometimes it's the next week we schedule it. You're very welcome. Yeah. And then that hour goes quick. So, what I recommend is I'll create a private stream. I'll send you the link. And then I send you a set of instructions that basically says, okay, make a list of questions. What do you want to ask me that I can help you with? And then when we are together for the one on one, that time goes so quick. And I'm not going to lie, I don't stick to 1 hour exactly. I always go over because I have to get to know you and I want to give you as much as I can in that time. But I do 1 hour because sometimes I used to do them, I don't know, they were a little bit longer, but I did shorten them now because I always have a couple people after and there's like a 10-15 minute gap in between, unless I'm just doing one on that day because I already have like a other full time gig. Yeah. That's why I'm not on Whatnot during the daytime. Oh, you're going to go to the snow. Yeah, just shoot me a message, bookmark it, and then whenever you're ready, I think it's in the marketplace too. Yeah. And basically, you're I'm going to unpin that to move it out of the way. What's up, Lost Mermaid? How are you? Yeah, it's a struggle for sure. Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Tony behaved. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, switch it up. I want to see if blue hair has fun. It looks purple. I'm getting lots of compliments because that pink light makes it look purple. Yeah, with the pink and the pink below. And I'm leaning forward so you can't really see. It's kind of, I got the dark lights, but it's coming out. I got to do it again tomorrow. Thank you. It's just kind of fun. Why not, right? Yeah, and you know what I did? It's because I have, I moved the light down, but if I had it like, it's like just look, it's a little light that says OMG, but it's so bright for the screen. Let's see, can you see it? Yeah, it's super bright, too bright. So I just pop it over here, and it just reflects up pretty good. Yeah. Gosh, it was like blinded my eyes. When I had it blonde, and now because your hair gets messed up when you bleach it, I have like some bangs kind of. So I don't know. What's up, Peacock? How are you, cuz? What is up? It's weird to have my hair dark because I had my hair blonde for such a long time. Or like white. Not quite platinum, but just kind of fun. Good. Yeah, it was making it pink. I liked it too. We'll see. I don't know. I get tired of hair color. I might strip it all out and do something different. Because I, for a long time, I just did the blonde and I was like getting bored with it. Oh, good. I'm glad. That's awesome. That's how my day was until I went in the shed. And then I was like, wow, I wasn't even bothered my computer broke. Because it was the one that I used. But it still works. So I didn't, like, whatever. Oh, you're going to start selling again? Toys are pretty good on the app. It was beautiful today, actually. We've had several days of rain here in California. And I'm in Southern Cali. And today it was a little chilly, but it was the sun was out, the cloud, it was bright. So I decided to clean part of the shed. I'm gonna finish it. Well, after coffee talk, I'm supposed to go to the Lego store because the kids want the Stranger Things house, but we can't get it. They're all sold out. I know they do. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your first purchase. Larkspur Avenue. Thank you. I'll give you a message. Yeah. And then we could connect when you get back. Yeah, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. We'll figure it out because we'll just send each other a message and then we'll figure out a time. Like I said, I usually do them in the morning. I'm West Coast, but we can figure it out if I have to change it around a little bit. Yeah. Sometimes I can do them on Mondays too. And sometimes I can do them on Saturdays. Sometimes, but I have to do them really early on Saturdays. It's like every other Saturday. You're a mountain? Okay. Oh, is that what you're doing? Very cool. So you travel. I used to do that. It's hard. It's hard to work a full-time gig and travel. Yeah. What up, Caramel? How are you doing? Norm, I know. We get so spoiled married at home, huh? Andy, so meta. What's up? What's up, Andy? Hey. Hello. How are you guys doing? Thank you for the raid, Andy. If you guys don't know Andy so meta, you probably should. He is I'm trying to think. What's your goose sticker name? He is the maker of all kinds of merch and things, and he has a bin store, and he's a lot of fun, and he's one of our friends. Andy, welcome in, Cult. Andy's cult is here. DM you? You better DM me. I'm already like I'm like a premium member on Lego. We got a lot of money in Lego here. Yeah, I got VIP and everything. Yeah. So when a set comes out, I usually get a reserve, but I forgot. Hey, what's up, Trish the Dish? How you doing? Andy, your show was great. And it also was not me changing the songs. I would have easily put like Too Short. I would have put like Me So Horny or something on it. Oh man. Fajita recipe. Oh, with my restaurant. Oh, the food was good there. It's it's blue actually. It's blue, but the light makes it purple. Yeah, I get so many compliments on the maybe I actually it was an accident. It was an accident because I went in the bathroom and I was like, "Oh, what colors do I have?" And then I look in the drawer and there's like punky color in there. And I'm like, "Oh, I'll just do purple." So I got the purple and then I just did the bangs. And then I'm waiting for it like I foiled it in and everything because of all the blonde. I look at the jar and I went, oh shit, it's like navy blue. Or it's like a denim blue. I'm like, oh, I don't do blue. All right, we're gonna see what this looks like. And then I had put a lot and just in that front top piece. And then I rinsed it out and I was like, that's all right. And then my husband was like, loved it. And my daughter was like, whoa, your hair looks good, mom. And so then the next day I'd put blue all over. How long did you dye your hair? What do you mean? Yeah, it's kind of fun. Why not? But you know what? It comes out, I don't know, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. It's kind of like blonde still in the back because I only had a little bit. My best friend's like, oh, like an hour. I always leave it in for like a good hour. Yeah, because it'll really grab it. But if your hair is like jacked up, which mine kind of is right now, it, you know, I don't know. I didn't have much. It was really bleached out, so it'll just grab to it. No, that's about the right time for punky color. Yeah, it's not long because it's not bleach, it's just color. And on that one, you want to leave it in 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, any less time, it's not gonna like take. And that's from a professional told me to do that. Wait, do you do hair? Stay home? Yeah, I was like, yeah, about an hour. But if it's bleach, it's like 2 minutes. No, it's not bleach. Yeah, I don't leave bleach in my hair for an hour. My hair would be gone. It's just color. Oh, no, no, no. Not for the punky color, no. I can leave it in, yeah, 45 to an hour. Yeah, about 45. Not for bleach though. Bleach is different. Bleach is way less time because it'll fry your damn hair and you will be bald. 30 minutes is pushing it. What's one of my new goals? I don't make goals. I mean I do make goals, but I don't really like my biggest goal is to go live every day. Yeah. But my biggest goal is to go live every day and sell. Yeah. So, I'm getting back to that actually Monday through Friday. Tonight I was bad. I should have been selling. You do yours for 3 days? Hell no, I go to the salon for bleach. Yeah, I usually do that too. Actually, I was looking at a picture today and my best friend does my hair, you know. She's been doing it for years. And I was looking at some pictures like when I was like really blonde with all the colors and I was like, "Damn, I got to go back." I know she already seen my picture. She said, "Oh, it looks good. I like it." But I know as soon as I sit in the chair, she's gonna be like, "You fucked your hair up." I mean, I've been around it for such a long time because I worked in the beauty biz. So you watch, you know, platform artists do their thing. I mean, I've watched probably thousands of people get their hair colored in the salon too, because friends own salons and stuff. So I'm like, I could do that myself. Figure it out. Yeah, I like that. Let's not dye our hair, just wake up naturally beautiful. Okay. Yeah, if it is best to get a professional to do it because you could actually like without realizing it, you could fry your hair and so when you go to brush your hair, it breaks off. Yeah, I've seen so many horror stories. This lady came in to get her hair done by this girl who was like a new stylist and she really had no experience. This girl had no business touching this lady's hair. She just graduated from like beauty school and oh my gosh, this lady got her hair, she got highlights in it. So my friend had a chair next to her and she was watching and then she was trying to give the girl tips so she wouldn't mess her hair up. Let's just say at the end of it, she had a lot of busted hair off. Her hair was so messed up. It was bad. It was really bad. I laugh now because it's like I would never have let that girl touch my hair. She was the sweetest thing, but no. Could you imagine going in? So when I went to get my hair done, my husband, okay, all my friends do hair. They are professional hairdressers. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them. And so that's already like my background. So my husband wanted to be so nice and buy me a gift card for a beauty salon so I can go get my hair done and get pampered and all that. So I'm like, that's a weird gift because my friends, like, I'd rather just go to them, but I'm stuck at this salon. So I look at the reviews, they're above average, like it's okay. So I make an appointment finally after like a year and I go in. I won't even say how much it cost. It was a lot. It was ridiculous. But it was like a bougie salon. And so I got this girl who acted like she'd been doing hair for 25 years, blah, blah, blah. Well, she took forever. She was taking forever. And my head was like burning. And anyway, she colored it. It was a full weave. They gave me the price, right, with the highlights. Um, and then she took so long that at the end, the girl's like, oh no, that was the price if it was 3 hours. I said, that's not my problem. You gave me the price. That's what I'm paying. So listen to this. So I just paid it. I left. I'm like, well, I just was not happy. She took for like 4 hours. I leave, I go home, and my head was hurting really bad. I couldn't figure it out. But you know, when you get your hair done like that, it looks good for a couple of days. You don't have to wash it or nothing. Little did I know, I started getting like a scab on my head. She did not rinse the bleach out. So it was frying my scalp and I was getting a chemical burn. Yes. And I couldn't figure it out. So I took a picture with my phone and I sent it to my best friend and I go, what in the hell? She goes, you need to wash your hair right away. Yeah, go take a shower, wash your hair. And then she told me what to put in it and all that. And I did. And I had from here back to here all these like bumps and it was a chemical burn. Yep. She had left the bleach in there. Terrible. And then to top it off, so after I went to see my friend like 2 days later, and she's like, "Oh, she should not be touching your head. You should report to the beauty." Yeah, so I did. I reported the salon and them. The girl was the nicest lady ever, but she literally lied because there's no way. She goes, somebody that did hair for 20 years should not be. They would never do this, right? They would have to be like injured or something. What's up, Nico? So my friend brushed my hair up and she pulled this part of my hair off and she could brush the back to see. My regrowth was like this long. And anyway, I told the salon lady, I went back in and showed her pictures. I'm like, I had a receipt that said I paid for a full like highlights. And the lady's like, oh, this is from last year. I go, you're out of your mind. This lady didn't know what she was doing, ripped me off and ripped your salon off. So she didn't want to deal with it. I wasn't a complainer or nothing, but that was ridiculous. Just put it this way, it was like a lot of money. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's like so I left her a shitty review with pictures and a receipt. I just covered up my name. Yeah, I'm like beware. They do not know how to do hair here. Had a chemical burn. They got in trouble though. The salon got in trouble. Yeah, so I see the lady when I walk in this little village where it's at, and she knows it was me that left the review, and she just like looks at me, evil eyes. You know what? If you do a disservice to the community, I know so many women that were getting their hair done there, they stopped going there. It's very dangerous because I could have been really hurt. Like a chemical burn from bleach from hair is bad. I'm so lucky, like I have a best friend that does that I could send a picture to and say, hey, is this okay? I know, thankfully, huh? Because you know what? My hair could have all fell out. Chemical burns are terrible because they still burn you even after you wash them out. So I had to put, I forgot what the stuff was. She had me go buy the stuff to put on there after I washed it. My head hurt for 2 weeks. Yeah, I have pictures of it. It was so bad. Like I couldn't even touch the top of my head. I had such a headache. That was I was doing whatnot still. I had bad headaches. Yeah, I would tell people I was sick, but it was really from that bad hair dye. It was so crazy, Trish. I sorry I missed your guys' comments, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. Probably the worst experience I ever had. What's up, Veebs? That lady should never be touching anybody's hair. No, no. It didn't because I think it was like that afternoon. Maybe it wasn't 2 days later. No, I didn't even, you know what? After that, I wouldn't even want them to touch my head. It was so sore. It hurt so bad. But you're right. I did give the lady the opportunity to fix it. One, fix it by paying someone else to fix her mistake, because I wouldn't let that girl touch my head again. Are you kidding me? Or two, you can refund me. Not all of it, like a good chunk of it. Yeah, because the amount of money I paid, it should have been 100% more professional. Yeah, because I pay a certain price to my friend, which is pretty good. But like this salon was like double because it was a bougie one. Yeah, it hurt really bad. I had a headache for a month. I know that's what my friend was telling me. She goes, "You should sue them. You could win. You would win a ton of money for that." Yeah. Why you do your own hair? Yeah. But like I said to my best friend because I went in and we were filming some TikToks. I had all my gear and we were filming some ASMR TikToks for her salon. And what up, Chris? You care for a living? I love it. And you know what? She washed my hair because it was like a week later. She goes, "Don't wash your hair for like a week." But she treated it, blow dried it. But even the heat from the blow dryer hurt so much. Oh yeah, it was bad. And then I told my husband, "Don't ever, I think I love that you gave me a gift card for a salon, but please don't do that again. I have to see where I'm going." Yeah, mm-mm. I'd rather him get pay my friend, to do it. I don't know why he didn't do that actually. But it's all good. I'll never go back to that salon again. Yeah. But fair, but you can ruin your own hair though. Yeah, but anytime I've ever done it or bleached it or highlighted it or anything, I always would ask my best friend like, "Okay, what volume do I need? What should I use?" And then she always tells me, so I use professional product because I know that, after so many minutes it's dead and I just follow the directions. Yeah, it was bad. I mean, I can't believe it. It was really bad. I was trying to figure out when that was because I have the pictures. I was trying to think, when did I get my hair done from that girl? I want to say it was like 23 because it was really blonde. Like the color looked good. It was bad. And it wasn't like a little spot. It was like my part is like, yeah, it was all from the top back, almost to the back of it. And it made me nauseous. Yeah. But I sent it to the state board, so the barber, I know they got in trouble for it. The problem is most people when this happens, they don't do anything about it. They just blow it off, get a refund. But like when you're messing with people, it's like, you have to they have to be held accountable for that kind of stuff. Yeah, not burning, a chemical burn. The pain it sucked. But you know what? I know the girl stopped working there. That I do know. So I think the lady fired her. I was trying to see if I had him right here, I think. No, it wasn't that long ago. I don't know who that is. So then I just did my hair all the time. Oh yeah, is this it? No, that's when I did it. I weaved it myself after. I let it grow out, right? Oh, no idea. Yeah, I let it grow out so I would get all these compliments from people, right? And they were like, "I love your ombre." And I'm like, "What?" Yeah, your ombre is so great. I let it grow out so long. Yeah, I don't remember who that is. Was it reality? I gotta see this. Hold on. I did not watch that. Oh, they were. I did. Okay, I do know this. I no, I do know it because I know a couple of the salons that were on there. Yeah, that was like in 2008. Yeah, one of my friend's salons was on that show. I had to see the picture. Yes. Oh my gosh, I forgot they were on there. Oh man. I just looked it up and I totally forgot their salon was on there. Oh my gosh, that's right. I'll have to watch it. That is a throwback. They had like 5 seasons. You were a baby and remember watching from your crib. Yeah, right. Baby stay home. Nice memory. Oh my goodness. I still want to try to find the picture because I want to see if I can show it to you guys. Oh my goodness. My hair was so long too. Busted. Baby stay home. Oh my gosh, my hair was so long. Do you guys remember on what on it went like halfway down. It was so long. Are you trying to make us feel old over here? I was trying to see if I could see the chemical burn. They were pretty bad. All I know is I left the pictures of my head and the chemical burn on their Yelp and on their Google reviews. And I had a picture of the inside of the salon and the girl, and I put it on there. I'm just kidding. It's all right. You were two in 2008. You're not very good at math, Caden. Thought you said you're 21. Busted. That ain't 21. Yep, that ain't 21. That's like 19. Yeah, you better do the calculator again. Sounds like a legal buyer, though. That's right. You're a four. See what happens? You're who's getting old here now? We're all kids. I'm just teasing. It's all good. I was like, wait a minute. I think you were younger than that. Hey, 2008 wasn't that long ago. 2008, huh? That's why I say we're timeless. I tell you, time really does. You know, I mean, I think the older we get, the more we see how fast time goes. It just zips by. I made you feel stupid. I didn't try to make you feel stupid. You're turning 39. You baby. You baby. I know. 39. That was a great. You're about to turn like one of the best. I loved being in my 30s, then into 40s. That was really great. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I liked 38 actually. I'll be 52, which is crazy. I don't feel that at all. Oh, Peacock. I just found my Peacock pictures. Yeah, you should. Hell yeah. They filmed that movie in my old neighborhood. Stay home. Hmm. That liquor store. I used to go there all the time. Everything broke when I hit 40. Warranty ran out, right? Yeah, it's like when you hit that number, you don't feel it until you get up off the floor. Oh my gosh, my hair was so long. Yeah, everything breaks. Yeah, in my hood, my old hood, not where I'm at now. Uh, Thank you. No, I don't have no filters on anything like that, but yeah, I'll be 52. Excuse me. It's crazy to think that. It's so weird. You can cough and throw out your neck. I laugh because I can relate to that so much. Yeah. It's not really that flawless, but you're so sweet. Yeah. Maybe I have to take after my mom. My mom like looked really good for her age. Maybe in the last couple years she started to get like wrinkles, but she didn't. She didn't have really a lot of wrinkles till she got a little bit older. Keep saying young, it melts away years. That is true. That is true. Or just sleep. I would sneeze and throw my back out. So I totally understand that one. Oh, I hope I never throw my back out. One time my daughter was like 2 and she was up on the counter because she was like 6. So I would give her some medicine. And then I picked her up to put her down and I went straight on the floor on my back. I threw my back out. But I wasn't like, and oh my gosh, I went flat on, and then I luckily had my cell phone right there. And I called my mom and I'm like, Mom, can you come over, please? I just threw my back out. And so my mom's like, I'm on my way. Oh, it was so bad. So my mom gets her. I can't even get up. Yeah, I'd never really had an issue with my back. And then she helped me get up and stuff. She came here and stayed for a little bit, took care of my kid. And then another time I made breakfast for my daughter. She was like a year. This was the first time. And I was sitting at the table and my mom was there actually. And I sneezed and my back went out. It wasn't totally out where I couldn't do anything, but it was so bad I couldn't even move because it was like a stiff neck and everything. I haven't done that in a long time. You're adopted and your parents are 32 and you love telling people to see I love that. That's great. You have young parents. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you twisted around to give my nephew his binky in my sister's minivan. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're embarrassed before the internet. Oh my gosh, I have to be careful with my neck though. I can't imagine like I was saying the other day to my friend, I haven't had a stiff neck in a long time. Bunny, honey, how are you doing? What's going on, friend? But I'm like all the time I'm stretching. I stretch a lot. Yeah, I have to stretch. Are these joints? They be rolling and they ain't the kind you want to roll. I don't even do that, but I thought it was funny. It's pretty cool. They're like your gay best friends in Paris. I love that. That's awesome. How you been? Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're having a little chat, talking about time going by so freaking fast. Oh my gosh, I'm still looking for my hair picture. I want to see that, but I don't think I have it. My archive is so insane. It's not all on here. Yeah, we're just chilling. What time is it? It's 12:54. I'll probably stay on for like another 30, 20. Yeah, 24 minutes. That is great. We are immortal on the internet. It's 3 for you. Yeah, it's 12:55 right now over here on the West Coast. I know you're up early. Are you up early or have you been up? I know I feel like I haven't seen anybody even though I'm on here every day. Yeah, yeah. You're always up late, huh? It's because you're editing all those videos. Right? I know Bunny is up late. I liked your video, Bunny. That was cool. Got a little tour of your office. It's all nice and neat. Yeah, she'd be on here. All the friends. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's real mellow, low key, relaxing. I know I'm redoing like my shed, so in a month I'll make a video. I'm making a video now of the mess I have. Yeah, it's crazy how much we accumulate too. I use it, yeah. Are you guys, can I ask you guys a question? Bunny, I'll ask you. You can say it or not, or red chat. Are you getting monetized on Facebook yet? On YouTube, probably, I'm sure. Yeah, what about you, Stay Home? You got a lot of followers now and a lot of content. And it's such a weird recipe, I know, in the beginning. Not yet? Really? It's the hours, right? I got monetized like in April of last year. And so I've made some money, but I need to produce more content to keep it up. What up, Seattle Warehouse? Yeah. I always wonder with like, you should post to Facebook. I hear they pay pretty good. Yeah, Facebook. I got invited into their thing, but you have to qualify for like four different I'm trying to study it right now. Like four different things you have to do to reach their like thing where they consider you. Hey, Kaden, thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a great night too. Have a nice sleep. We'll see you soon. Nope, three times, but Facebook is a content factory for silly stuff. Oh, okay, got ya. Yeah, you're welcome. I actually, because I was watching. I got to ask a couple of people that I see people on there and they're streaming, but they play music and they have a lot of followers and stuff and they make money on it. But I'm like, their videos must not get monetized if they have any kind of copyright strike on it, because a lot of times they shut you down. I had like a weird glitch on YouTube and it was like six videos where they're like, oh, this video cannot be monetized. I didn't even play the music. It was some glitch with YouTube and Face and whatnot. Hey, thank you. Yeah, try something a little different. But yeah, so tonight I was looking into it because I made a schedule for posting my links. I don't have a social media, but I thought it was only no. Instagram will pay you. Plus, if you have a really good stream and you're not cursing a bunch and you're negative, you can get picked up by like other brands. They'll see that you're available to make content. Yeah, and they'll ask you. I've already had a couple brands come to me, but I turned them down because they didn't align with my brand. Yeah, they weren't. One of them was like not the kind of thing you would advertise. I mean, you could, but it just doesn't. I don't think it's for me. Yeah. Yeah, they pay you and then give you product, but I was just like, yeah, it's not the direction I'm headed, but thanks. Um, no, it was something more personal, adult content kind of thing. But that's not what my channel's about, and I don't want it to, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. It was like, oh, yeah, no, I don't even know how they found me. It's a real company and everything, like a huge, I think somebody I know works there and they gave him my YouTube channel. I think that's why. I just laughed. Yeah. I'm like, sure, send the product. No, I didn't. I just didn't want anything to do with that. It was funny though. It was like one of those moments where you like crack up. Yeah. But yeah, brands will seek you out and then send you a message. There's a lot of phony ones out there you got to watch out. Oh, on his videos he explains it. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Yeah. I'll have to check him out. Oh, what is his channel name? Is that what his name is? Yeah, I feel like I've seen that guy because the name looked familiar. 4.5 million views on a Dollar Tree video, a YouTube video. Yeah, it's crazy. But see, like YouTube has changed though. Like when you first signed up, like everybody was getting making a lot of money on it. And then they changed it because there became so many people. I mean, there's millions. I don't know how many different creators are in tons of videos, and not everybody like goes viral or gets a lot of views, but now they've like shuffled it so that smaller content creators are getting a lot of exposure. Yeah, I mean, well, there's people that are making pretty big money. I have a friend that's making like 25, $35,000 a month, and she doesn't sell product. She's making it in ad revenue, and she's making it on her views. Yep, and she's only had a channel for like maybe 5 years. She's making money. Yeah, she literally. I'm I'm like surprised. She has a huge following. Yep. Maybe. But I will tell you this. She doesn't have a husband. She doesn't have any kids. That's her full-time thing. She's literally on the computer all the time. Yep. She just hired, maybe last year, she hired an editor. She was trying to get me to do her editing, and I'm like, yeah, no. Because I will never be able to do my stuff. So, yeah. Well, you know what, Trish, you have, like many moms and dads that take care of their kids. Being a home stay at mom pays you nothing, but the gift you have to be able to, even though kids can annoy us, the gift of that most working parents don't have is priceless. You get to spend the time with your kids, and they grow up so fast that a lot of people who have, some don't have the choice. They have to work. Um, they miss out on so much stuff. One of my really good friends too, she had to pick her career because they didn't make enough money. Yeah, I am too. Like that was a choice. And but I so I had a small business. And but I think about some of my friends, some of the things they've told me, they're like, "Man, I had to work. You're so lucky." And I'm like, "I know I am." Yeah, I know I am. But I still had to work and do something, or you go stir crazy being home all the time. So it's the unappreciated job, the mom. Okay, stay-at-home moms. They do like 50 jobs. Yeah, yeah. You'll find a little groove and a little outlet for yourself. Even if it's your 20 minutes, your whatnot, hanging out in the cold, whatever it is, it does help, right? Imagine. Sometimes you don't save any money, Bunny. I'm sorry. Sometimes you don't save any money. Yeah, sometimes you spend more because you're home and you're using all the resources. You're buying more food, more shit. It's really true. Well, yeah, yeah. Daycare, I don't know. Daycare's not that much here. Like, and when the kids are in school, when they're little, I don't know. I guess in a way you could. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't never put my kids in any kind of daycare. I don't trust no one. What's up, Renee? Yeah, I don't trust anyone. We're the same like that, Trish. Hell no. You're looking. What's up, Mandy? How are you? I mean, everybody has a different thing, right? But I feel like I don't know. It's like I guess yeah, no, it is expensive. You're correct. I was thinking about my friend. She did pay a lot. I meant wait, I meant to jinx, but my phone is wild and changed it. Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, kids are expensive. And I mean mine are you have pneumonia. Oh no, I hope you feel better. Oh, yeah, no, I don't. I don't trust no motherfuckers with my kids. Hell no. Yeah. I've trusted my mother. my husband and me and my sister. And oh, if one person does, you get that much? How do you get so much? That's good. I have like $1. Oh, I know because of that, right? But that's not from the affiliates. Isn't that from the links, right? For like a referral code. That's different. Aren't you doing Whatnot affiliates? You are. Yeah, but the affiliates program is totally different than the referral code. So, do you get it? Do you get a lot of people signing up on the referral code? I've had a few, but I don't think the referral codes really work. Actually, I know that they don't. Yeah. Yeah, very limited, right, Trish? 750 a week per child. How, and then you can always probably think like, how many bags of whatever do I need to buy? Yeah. It depends where though. Yeah, I imagine now it's a lot. The affiliates is better. Yeah, but the link expires after 3 days. Did you know that? So there's no tracking on the link after 3 days. Yeah, you read the small print. I was reading it the other day and I was just like, because I posted a bunch of them and I made my own links. And there you go, Bunny. Do it. Yeah, you don't need much to get become a certified daycare center. Just space and a certain amount of employees with every adult. My friend did that. One of my oldest girlfriends, she had her own daycare. She had 25 kids. She was awesome. She was really incredible. She made a ton of money. She had like 5 staff. Yeah. I don't even know how she did that. Yep. But she had like 6 kids of her own, step kids. Yeah, kids are bad. People don't teach their kids manners anymore. No, not people. People let the phone babysit their kids sometimes. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. I teach mine. My kids are pretty good. And I'm not the parent that's like, oh, putting them up on a pedestal. Not at all. I'm glad they're pretty good human beings. I mean, they're not little babies, they're teens, but they're definitely great kids. Yeah, I love to hang out with them. And I was surprised at like how nice they are. Yeah, like, you want them to be better than you and do better. Yeah, right. And then you probably crack up about that. And I know the teachers for my kids both say the same thing. Yeah. Except one teacher for my son, but they're an asshole, so I gotta change the teacher this week. Yeah. It's a long story. Manners are a must, yeah. Yeah. It's all right. I got some meeting I had with them already. I just say, don't touch my kid. Put your finger on my kid. I'm going to have to come and talk to you. Yep. You were super well behaved. Yeah. Yeah, we had that issue in middle school and now we're having it again. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, whatever. I say what I want. I don't give a fuck. You've heard me. Um, I just have to be me. I can't, like, I'm never going to change. I'm never going to change. I mean, I'm going to change in a good way, but if I get monetized, that's so awesome, right? But I I only was doing the YouTube thing and the Facebook thing for my business. So I feel like if it grows to whatever level it's gonna be, it's gonna do what it does. because of all of the people that, you guys that watch it hang out. I mean, and I'm grateful for that. It's also fun to make the content and then put it up there and then some of the comments, but also to see like in a year, oh my gosh, I made YouTube videos. And I mean, I'd been making them for a long time. I just didn't do them under this name. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Bunny, I knew Bunny was an only child. I have, it was my YouTube channel. Someone asked me the other day and I told them that was the name of it. I told him my other YouTube channel is D's Nuts, the original. It was funny. Hey, somewhere in time, how are you doing? Thank you, stay home. It's all those years in school. I went to school for photography and editing. Yep. You know what, Bunny? As somebody that doesn't have their parents anymore, as much as you can see them and ask them questions and film them and take pictures, do it. Yeah, because it is sad. One day they're gone. Like, it's so fast. Um, like my job with my kids, and you guys have heard Leslie say this, Reworkers Passion. I'm not going to be here forever, so I teach my kids to be able to do things on their own. I've been like that since day one. I even tell my kids that. I'm like, I'm not going to be here forever, you guys. So you got to learn to do these things yourself, you know? And my daughter's like, why do you guys say that, Mom? I said, well, because I'm pretty real, you know? I'm pretty real, so I don't want, to I'm a preparer. Yeah. Yeah, it's, you want to be with them forever, but you can't be because you want them to fly and do their thing in life and, you know, um, just keep doing the things because it goes by so fast. I love that. And she's 8. That's a great age. Yeah. A reworker's passion is gonna get mad at you. Stay home for tagging her. She's sleeping. She's probably lurking. I know her. Yeah. She has amazing shows. I'm just teasing. Take away. She ain't gonna come on here. Hi, Leslie. Yeah, I love her shows. Today was good. Mindset Monday. I always get something out of it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was the same too. And then I kind of learned like, as my kids got a tiny bit older, I just kind of learned to listen and then let them be, you know, just let them be. And then if, they weren't getting in trouble or anything, I still guided them but, sometimes when I talk to them, I'm like asking questions. Then I'm like, oh, can I ask that question? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay. She's always real talk. Yep. Who said they're close to 40? You're like 32. Come on. 29. She's 29. Bunny is. She's 29. No, I don't know how old she is. There's no way you're that. You are. See, that's not even. You still got 5 years. I was like, no way you are. Oh, you kids. That's a good age, too. You're both. I mean, and look, think about it like this. In 10 years, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I wish I was 35. You make it good. Embrace every moment, every moment. Don't waste time. Yeah. Do all the things. Yeah, and the mindset's the biggest. Mental health is the biggest, actually. Yeah. And if you can learn it now, this is the biggest, most important thing to learn, like is not giving a damn if other people like you or not. Because when you're that age, I don't know that you've learned it. You may have. You can, Bunny. Sure. People do it all the time. I had a friend have a kid. She was like almost 50 years old. Yeah. She just wasn't ready to like have a baby yet. And then she went on her own and had a kid. Yeah. She has a 7-year old. She was 48 actually. Yeah, exactly. But if you can learn that young, it's awesome. Yeah, we tend to overthink, but if you can learn that young not to and not really care if people like you or not, you'll be all right. It's such a freeing feeling. It took me till I was like in my 40s. I should have listened to my mom a lot way before, but I didn't. That's just how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, I know tons that had them. Let's see, how old was I when I had my kid? Mm, I don't remember. So I guess you had your Maggie at 38. I wish I had her earlier for my body's sake, but I wouldn't have been the right. I'm glad I didn't have my kids young. Um, yeah, I'm glad I didn't. I had some friends that had kids like right out of high school, and their kids are like grown up adults, and it's kind of crazy. Like I still imagine them as kids. Yeah, you want to make like I don't know. I mean, people things happen, and sometimes I think it's a per pressure of society that we need to have a kid by a certain age, right? Also, our bodies. Um, but I know plenty of people that had kids in their 40s. But you got to be like financially ready for a kid, financially ready for a kid, and emotionally and like ready. I could imagine like having a kid right now. Yeah, I don't know if I could have one. It's so expensive. It's already expensive. I mean, I love my kids. I would never trade them in or anything, ever. Yeah, and don't put pressure on yourself. Don't let no one talk you into it. It's like if it happens, it happens. You know what you want. Yeah. But you got to make sure you have the right, I mean, if have the right partner, that makes a world of difference too. Right. Yeah. It is definitely, I remember like people would tell me, because I had this little girl and she was really easy. She was such a good baby, and I wanted to have another one. And my friends were like, "You better not. It's so much harder with two." And the kid, when you have a second kid, it's gonna be opposite of your first kid. I was like, "Really? All right." So then we decided to have another baby, and total opposites. Yeah, like the girl could color for days. The boy, my son was second, and they're about a few years apart. And oh my goodness, night and day, night and day, night and day. It's wild. Yeah, it's a trip. Yeah, but like boys, I think oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Um Boys, I feel like they're easier when they're like in their teen. It's when they're young, you know? Yeah, when they're little like that. Um, but now, like they're fairly close in age, and it's really cool to watch them interact. Like their conversations are very mature for their, like, I don't know, kids are a little bit different today. Yeah, but I mean, sure, they have moments where they argue and fight, just like any siblings. Good night, Bunny. Love you too, my friend. Sweet dreams. That's a good time. We should probably raid out of here. Yeah, I have three. I have three kids. I have a husband and two kids. But he's really not like a kid. Yeah. His humor is. It's the best. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you too many dad jokes," and he laughs. But you know what? That's what makes it good. Yeah. But I have two. Yeah. Plus one. Sometimes I do not, Trish. Like, but a lot of now when I was many years back, I was like, "Oh God, these dad jokes." But now I just crack up on them. We are living the same life, right? Yeah. Me too, minus a couple. Yeah. I did buy my husband like a dad joke book one year. He goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna annoy you with all these jokes." I hid the book. Yeah, there was all stupid jokes in it. So now he makes up jokes, so it makes it even funnier. I can't even repeat them. They're pretty funny. What was the one he just said yesterday? I mean, I did listen, but I forgot it already. It was funny. And the kids actually laugh at the dad jokes. Yeah, I tell my husband, you should watch the Gumby Man on YouTube. You probably like him. He's from Whatnot. You guys know him. And he does a dad joke a day. Do you guys watch him, the Gumby Man? Oh my gosh. I laugh on some of them. Some of them I'm like, no, this is my husband joke. He's funny. I know. He is Gumby's funny. He is very, very funny. But hey, he tells his dad jokes, right? It seems like people love that. The quick, short reels. And he gets a lot of views on there. I mean, I think he does. I never found the hair pick. I don't know where it is. I was still looking. Wait, did I miss something? Yes. Remember, he always did the wigging out. I haven't been to many of his shows because the time change and I think he does early morning, and I'm like going to bed. Yeah, every now and then he'll pop in here. He dressed up like Prince. That was funny. Yeah. That's been a couple of years, I think, right? Yeah. The days of whatnot, when there wasn't a lot of sellers on the app. Wow, that was 2021. Wow. So what do you guys got going on today? Anybody have any shows this morning? Is everybody asleep? Is anybody awake? You've been on for 4 years. Yeah, I knew you've been on a long time. I've been on the same. And you're sleeping? Just kidding. You're awake. And it's crazy, huh? Some of the features that are here now that we didn't have. Yeah, like back in the day when Griff and I would be on in vintage and everybody would not be live. We would walk over raids. Yeah, it was crazy. You're gonna go live? Right on. I know. I used to stay up so late. Like this is early really. And I would stay until like, I don't know, 4 a.m. And then I would because it would be 7 a.m. on the East Coast. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. You don't know why. I know you're up late tonight because you've been having fun chatting over here. That's why. I know are you gonna suffer tomorrow? Are you gonna take a nap? No, I know. It's hard though. Like we'd be on whatnot like for 8 hours doing a show and it's like nothing. And now we're like an hour in, we're out of here. Oh, that's good. I went to bed at 2 last night. No, I went to bed at 3. I was out dragging my ass today. And I was sitting here drinking my coffee this morning. And then my husband was like, "Do you want to do anything today?" I'm like, "Not, I'm doing laundry." Yeah. And he goes, "Okay." And then he went and, I don't know, he was cleaning up the backyard and trees. And then I'm like, "All right, I can't sit here or I'm going to go lay on the couch and take a nap." So, I got my shoes on and went outside and worked in my shed for about 2 hours because I want to get that project done. So I'm giving myself for January. Let's see how far I can. Yeah. Tomorrow after my chat show this morning, um, stay home. It's no joke, but I literally used to buy new clothes all the time when I didn't have kids. I lived in my suitcase, so I traveled all over for my job and I bought new clothes all the time. So when I came home, I would just throw them in the laundry and take an empty suitcase. Hmm. I had an expendable wardrobe. Plus, the company I worked for gave me an allowance and it would buy me a whole wardrobe all the time. It was freaking amazing. Hmm. I would only take certain things. Yeah, I always took underclothes and shoes and pretty much would buy all new. And I traveled a lot. Yeah, there was a period in time where I would come home for, I don't know, 6 hours and then jump back on a plane for a company. Yeah, I worked for a company and I traveled all along I was a national sales manager for a beauty company. And so I literally traveled in the airport. It was amazing. Yeah, it wasn't a brutal. I mean, I was gone all the time. Yeah. I'd come home for like a few days and then I'd get back on a plane and go. Yep. At one point, I had like 1 million air miles. It was wild. Gosh, it was such a fun time though. I mean, you travel all over the place on someone else's dime. Yep. It was fun. I used to go to like New York a lot. It was fun. It was fun. But you gotta like to travel. I love to travel. Yeah, I'd go to New York. I'd go all on the East Coast. And then I'd go to Florida quite a bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, way before. And a little bit during that time. Yeah, things are different now. Things are different. Things are really different. Yeah. Hello, Duchess. How you doing? Welcome in. We're just having a chat tonight. My name's Dee. Nice to meet you. I go by Dee Archivist. I've been on this app for I don't know, a long time, 4 years. And I've been selling for over 3 years. And I've been live every day since June 1st, 2024. And so tonight we're just having a chat, but I do have a full buy it now loaded with all kinds of items. The shop is somewhere over there, down over there. And I sell vintage decor, but I'm in the estate sale category. So welcome in. Yeah, I do love the traveling. Yeah, so but I do miss it. Yeah, I usually take like a solo trip, a 48-hour solo trip every couple of years. I'm overdue. It's been over a year. Yeah. I went in 2020. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It was right as the pandemic was like getting batshit crazy. I went to New York, but I had to. It was it was pretty crazy. Coming back was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I used to travel to a lot of the beauty trade shows for professionals and then go to companies and help them with like their marketing, their planograms. It's harder for you to travel now. Oh gosh, I know that company. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly know that company. Yeah, I'm trying to think that I know that company, Trish. Cause um oh maybe not. I'm thinking of oh, I don't know, maybe I haven't heard of that one. There was another one. I was trying to look it up, so I'm not looking at the chat. Hold on. Yeah, I kind of know the name. Yeah, it's like French, right? Before marriage and kids, she met my uncle on a plane returning. No way. That's pretty cool. Well, this is the place to be. It's very calming. I don't yell. And so leave all your worries at the door, right? Leave all your worries at the door and try to relax. And not being able to sleep doesn't help, but yeah, that's crazy. Please show me your webkins. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen those in a long time. That was like a whole other life, probably, Trish. Yeah. It was so much fun. I've had a lot of different like careers. What up, Spirit Junkie? She loved it. Well, the beauty industry in the 80s was definitely a different vibe. I came into beauty industry like the tail end of all the people partying. I'll just leave it at the word partying. Yeah. Yeah. Like wild. Because in the beginning, I was young and I went to some of those parties and I was like, what in the hell am I working in? It was wild. Yeah, it was crazy. Because the people that were like young and stuff in the 70s and 80s in that industry, they had gotten older and so they didn't do any of that stuff anymore. You wish there were more airplane love stories? I'm sure there are. I have a cousin, he's a pilot, and he met his wife. She was a flight attendant. I do know some fascinating people. I know a lot of people. It's very weird. And no matter where we go, like I could go to New York and I'll bump into someone I know. I don't know why that is. And my husband's like, you know everybody. I'm just social, but it's weird. We'll be somewhere where we were in Tennessee, and this lady's like, I know you, and I'm like, and I look at her, and we do know each other. Her friend like knows someone I know. Yeah, like I'm friends with her cousin or something. It was weird. Yeah, because people talked, probably. She's a social butterfly. Yeah. I just like people. I like stories of people, but I also like to tell people stories. So maybe that's why. Yeah. You did. You could still learn now. So maybe you didn't miss your calling. So when Hanger 909 raids you and she says twerk or joke, you could twerk. So you better start learning it. Yeah, I think you should. Just don't say give me tips for my twerks. I mean, technically you kind of do it. You'll break your hip. No, you won't. Oh man. She came out talking. You were the listener. It was weird. Trish, it's so weird. I don't even know how that works, but it happens often. Yeah, it happens really often. Or I just because I know a lot of people. I don't know. LA I feel like is it's small. Everybody kind of knows everybody. I mean, it's not tiny, but it's just weird. Yeah, so I mean, you'd be not that surprised if you realize how many people like, know you, like the what is that, the 6 degrees of separation kind of thing. Yeah, it was kind of weird though. Like, um, the last time we went to a restaurant not that long ago, and the girl knew me. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We went to this restaurant. It was like a Greek place, and I kept looking at the girl, and she was like the waitress. My number one fan. Yeah. It was Maple. No, I'm just kidding. No, she's like, I recognize you, but I can't place you. And I kind of looked at her. This was the second time in like this during Christmas. No, when was it? Yeah, it was about just after Christmas. Anyway, I used to be a sub at her school. I haven't talked about my fajitas in a long time. That restaurant was so good. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I have a lot of instances like that actually. My friend had it, and actually, one of my friends, she's like one of the moms I know in the schools. She was like, I was talking about my friend Dee, how she's an editor and a photographer. And she goes, I know Dee. She took my family's pictures. She goes, no way. And then she showed her my card. She goes, yeah, I know her really well. Isn't that's the craziest one? Yeah. And that's like two people that I didn't even know knew each other. Yeah, she was trying to refer me to this girl for family pictures. She's like, no, she's already my photographer. And I've been taking her pictures since her kids were little. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've had that happen too, where they're like swearing up and down they know you, and you're just like, I don't even know who this person is. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah. I mean, I've even said, I'm so sorry. I can't remember where we met. Yeah. Oh, and you worked with her? No. Whoops. Oh, man. Yeah. What can you do? Some people are really good with a photographic memory where they can remember the person's face, but they can't remember their damn name, right? Hello, friends popping in. Yeah, they can't remember their name. I'm kind of like that. Someone will tell me their name, but I'll like, listen to them, but I'll forget the name. So I have to create like a little poem of their name. Oh, okay. I mean, it happens. What are you gonna do? Yeah. Yeah, that's funny though. Because it's completely like I relate to that. Yeah. Now it's like, oh, she called you by your government name. He always has good music. Andy's a clubber. Didn't you know that? He's a DJ. Andy, are you still here? Was it you, Stay Home, that joined the thing and put the music? Or was it Brooke? Somebody had it. When I was looking in there, I was trying to find a song. And then I was like, I'm going to put some crazy ass rap. I was going to do some dirty rap. I was going to put some Too Short. He did. He tried to blame me. That was mean, right? Or was that sassy? Was that the spicy Andy? I was laughing. I wasn't, well, you guys were in the thing. I was not even reading the chat. I was in the app trying to figure the fucking thing out. I'm ancient. I was like, wait, how do I do this thing? Yeah, because I don't use Spotify. That's not what I use my music for. But now I do. Now I do. Because my kid said, you better get your own Spotify, mom. So rude. So rude. Yeah, it was funny on their stream. I was almost late to mine, and then I was trying to go live and it wouldn't work. You would it's not bad. So I was it shows you the playlist. You could listen on Andy's computer and then you could search and find the songs and then add them to the queue. So I was in that part, right? And then I heard him say that and I started laughing. I'm like, I can't figure it out. I'm techie, but I was, and then I figured it out. And then there was like 50 songs in there. So I think it was Brooke. Brooke was adding all the songs. Because if you're the holder of it, then I don't think you could see who adds. You just can invite them with the QR code. Yeah, you're not so techy. I figured it out. It wouldn't take me long, but I don't. I wish you could see who picked the song. But last time I picked some random song because I didn't know what I was doing. It was funny, but he was playing. Oh, it's still on here. It's still on. I can't play it because it'll get me on YouTube. Yeah, it was Two Live Crew. Pop that coochie. It's totally unpredictable here. Yeah, but it was such a fun chat over there. I like Andy's streams. All right, let's see. What's up, YouTube? Am I tough? What's up, Vader? Define tough. Can I kick my own ass? Absolutely. Then I'm tough. Yeah, you never heard that song? Stop. Oh, you're young. That's an old song. That's such an old song, but it's not those words. It's like another set of words with a P. Yeah, that's like the clean version, I think. Shop at Dollar General. Oh, because they play that? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pop that P with a Y. Yeah. That's what the song is. But I was going to play this other song, but it wouldn't come up on there. So I was kind of surprised it wasn't on there. Yeah. But the music's always pretty good on Andy's stream. Wait, what is the question? What's my favorite book? I don't know how to read. Just kidding. Hmm. I don't know right now. I'm not I usually read stuff that's like biography or yeah, well, the one I was looking for wasn't on there. I think the disappointed wait, the disappointed optimist. I like crime. Yeah. I don't like clean tracks. I like the real, authentic, original. The remakes, they're not the same vibe. Yeah, that's just me. If I hear it originally, like, yes, because that's what I heard when I was young. Like, Too Short, you know? It's not for everybody. Off, it's just, that's how they created it. I can't listen to, that's like listening to Kids Bops. Kids Bop. No, no. Mm-mm. I I don't like censored. Yeah. I think that's horse. You're a what? Yeah, I don't like censored. I don't like being censored either. I don't like being told what I can say. Oh, I know that song. Yeah. You want me to sing it to you? Let me get my microphone. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Is that what her last name was? I was thinking it was something else. That's a good one. I have that on my computer. My mom loved that song. Yeah. Oh, Brooks. That's right. Meredith Brooks. Yeah, my mom, like, she had pretty good taste in music. I think we saw her. She was like an opening act for somebody long time ago. Yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child. I'm a mother. What's up, Tara? How you doing? How are you, my friend? What's going on? Yeah, I don't like censoring. People like try to tell us what we're allowed to say or think. No. No. No, thank you. It is a good song. It's got great lyrics. Yeah. Bitch lyrics. Kids Bop. Yeah. Oh gosh. No. I did not let my kids get listen to that. No. We can listen to the original song. Yeah. It's music, it's art. Is that going to turn him into a serial cusser? Not at all. Yeah. It's the worst. I can't do it either. One of my friends, I remember I was playing something in my car and it had one cuss word and it wasn't even a bad one. My friend's like, "You let your kids listen to that?" And I'm like, "I don't even hear it. Like, if you make a deal of it, they're going to catch it. If you don't make a deal, they're not." Yeah. You have to watch yourself with her. I mean, sometimes yes, right? She's 8. Yeah. Because you don't want them to get too comfortable. But like, I don't, I'm myself, but I am also reserved on some things. But, they're teenagers now. I'm like, when you guys pay your own bills and you drive and have a job, you can cuss all you want, but just be respectful. Yeah. Do I remember Venture Stores? Yes. Wait, she doesn't like when you do slip up. You know what? I just like, I remember one time stubbing my toe and going, ah, fuck, gross shit or something, right? And then I just remember my kid like not even looking at me like went in and went out. Yeah, I didn't make a big deal out of it. Oh, beginning of the bankruptcy. My nephew, when he was little, this is like one of my favorite things. He talked like he was from Brooklyn, and when he was like 3 or 4, he kept going like he had a little truck, and he's like, look at my fuck, isn't it nice? Because he had that Brooklyn accent. They were nowhere from New York, but that's how it sounded. We laughed. We laughed. Yeah. We laughed so hard on that one. It was so funny. Yeah, it was so funny. Yeah. Because he doesn't know. We're not going to make a big deal out of it. Yeah, because you try to say it's truck, and he would say, fuck. That's what yeah, a lot of people's kids. No, he did not know. He was like 2 years old. Yeah. And now he calls his truck a fuck. How about the train on Thomas, the train named Percy? It was the one I used to crack up with my child. Yes. It's hilarious to me. My friend's kid does that. Yeah, he's like 2, and they are from Brooklyn, so it's hysterical. She'll send me a video. She goes, "Look at this. Look what his name is, Luke." She'll send me a video of Luke, and he's like dancing around with his little trucks saying the F word. But he's saying truck, but it comes out as the F word. Oh yeah. Yeah. I call it that sometimes. Oh man. You have so many recording. Yeah, because it's so innocent. It's when people make a big deal out of it, like, oh, you better not say that. But it's like just have a laugh and move on. Yeah. It's so funny though. Yep. I remember hearing some of the kids say some stuff. Like I worked at a Catholic school, and some of the little kindergartners, what they would say, I would never could say anything, or I didn't even correct them. I just would like walk away and crack up. Yep. I was trying to remember some of the things. They're just too funny. Welcome in, friends. Yeah, because kids don't know. They don't. Unless they have older siblings, right? Because the older siblings will, like, say this stuff. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like, even like my mom, she would mispronounce so many words. Like, it was okay. I have a video somewhere of my mom. And do you guys remember Fuddruckers? Do you remember that place? Fuddruckers? My mom could not say Fuddruckers. She would call it Rudfuckers every time. And so her sister, she's Mormon, so they don't like cussing. They do not like the F word in her church. And my aunt would get like, she would be like, Janet. And my mom's like, what? It's Rudfuckers. It was the funniest thing. Yeah. She could never say Fuddruckers. Yeah. And scream it, Pat, at two would point to a Truckosaur and be like, yeah, yep. Oh, that's so funny. I love it. No, I'm not going to be corrected. It's fuck. Yeah, that's so funny. Is that what you say? Yeah, I'm not offended by the word. Um, your daughter used to call a period a pyramid. I missed that one. Oh man. You got to crack up. Yeah. The things that come out of the mouths of babes. Yep. I'll have to ask my sister about that one. She just twisted it around. Oh, yeah. We have a restaurant for about an hour away from me called Fud Puckers. No way. That's what you call it. I still never, I mean, I have some funny things like with also with the mispronunciation with my mom. I never corrected her until I started recording her. Because it would be like, hi, I'm sitting here with my mom, and I just want to ask you, could you repeat that? Can you repeat what you just said? Or like, I'll catch it. So, like, she would just mix up the words, and the Fuddruckers was the best one. Yeah, I definitely got that on video a bunch. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, they were all right. I mean, they hadn't been good in like since the early 2000s. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it was a burger place. They had like a giant burger. Yeah, it was a giant burger place. They were here in Southern Cali, but I don't know if they were in other states. They were yeah, I went like a handful of times. This is all right. They had like a bigger burger, but it was yeah, it wasn't on my top 10. Yeah, probably before that too, like in the 90s. And then they went out. Mm, I don't know how long they were. Yeah. I think they actually but what a name. Fuddrucker. I don't even know how they came up. They're still around though. They're still around. They just closed all the. Yeah, there's only one California one, but they're in many states. I knew they weren't totally out of business just here. Yeah. Yeah, they're like in Georgia, Florida, DC, Massachusetts, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, Montana, New Jersey, Texas. Texas has the most, it looks like. Well, they can keep it. Johnny Rockets? I think so. I haven't been to one of those in a long time. They used to be so good, and then they went downhill too. Yeah, they went downhill, I think. Oh, yeah, they still, oh, they still are out here in Anaheim. Buena Park, Anaheim, Long Beach, Alhambra, Hollywood. They have one in Tijuana, two of them in Tijuana. Tijuana. I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, I looked on their website. There, to me, I ate the 3 to 5 times I ate there. I'd rather eat at McDonald's, and that's telling you a lot. That they have packaged condiments. I mean, In and Out kind of sucks. Sorry, I said. What I said. Yeah, they kind of. It's yeah, it's all right. I know a lot of people love In and Out. They're traders. They went to Tennessee, so I'm not a fan no more. Just kidding. For fast food burgers, no, I think they have a quality beef. I wonder what's injected in their beef. Like honestly, because they all say they're all so good and clean beef. I'd love to see a lab test on them. But they're up in the top five. There's a couple of I don't know. Is it Five Guys that like competes with them? Yeah. I know my son my I have to have it like once every couple of months. I can't have it like all the time. Yeah. I don't go to Sam's Club, so I don't know about the condiments. I didn't know that they even had them. Like Costco still has their thing, everybody can touch it. So, like if you get the Costco dog, what's up, Posh Salad? Yeah, if you get the Costco hot dog, which is like $1.50, comes with a drink, and you pump the thing with the ketchup, mustard, and relish. You got food poisoning there? No way. I only ate there once. You were sneaking? It told me. I won't say your name, okay? Yeah. Yeah, they don't. It's a walk-in, but they totally copied In and Out anyway with their little red palm trees on the white tiles. Yeah, that when you get sick like that, no way. Do you remember I mean, this is many years ago, Foster Farms chicken got all those people sick. I can never eat that. Hell no. Yeah, so I never buy that. Yeah, Costco, they do have a pretty good food court. Yeah, I can't eat that. It's shitty anyway. Yeah, I don't care if you cook it. That stuff's injected. I'm not eating that. I don't really eat chicken that much, but yeah, I like my Costco. Del Taco spicy chicken burritos, they're good. I like Del Taco. They actually have a pretty decent cheeseburger. Their double cheeseburger is actually pretty good. I was surprised by it. Now that doesn't mean when I go try it again, it's gonna taste good. Yeah. I've never been to Sam's. I don't think I've ever been to Sam's. My sister goes to Sam's. I like Costco. And I'll go do a big shop like once a month I go to Costco. You know what's good at Del Taco I like too is their shrimp. Is it shrimp? Fish tacos. Their little tiny ones are really good. Yeah, it's kind of like a vice versa, right, Trish? Where sometimes one has it and the other one doesn't. He likes those too. My husband likes those, so he got them one time, and I was like, "Oh, what's that?" It smelled good, and then he says, "You want one?" I said, "Okay." I don't know how much it was, but it was pretty good. Oh, is that right? I remember Noggles. We had one right by our house. That was in the 80s, right? Tijuana Flats is a good Tex-Mex restaurant. Always tastes fresh. Oh, that's good. We don't have that here. Where'd you say you were at? Texas? Yeah, I remember Noggle, but you know what? Not there's one Noggles in California. Yeah, egg burrito. I used to go with my brother when I was like young. He took me. But somebody bought the recipe. Yeah, there is. It's called Noggles. I'll tell you where it is. I went to it. It was so good. It's in Fountain Valley. There's the Stanton one, and it's like a stand. It's called, oh, they closed. No way. They were so good. Oh man, I wish I could drop a picture in here. It says permanently closed. It was in Stanton. Yeah, and it was awesome. Look it up. Yeah, it was really good. Okay, Pensacola area. You know what place is good in LA? Who knows if they're closed now. They were the last Noggles. Tito's Tacos. And there's one in Culver City, which is oh wait. I thought it is it gone? No way. Yeah. In Los Angeles, Tito's Tacos. It's a stand. It's been there since like 1950 something. What's up, Hot Mess? How are you? It's the most excellent. It's really good. Tito's. Oh, so good. We used to go to Noggles at midnight when I was in college and it would be packed. Yeah, that was like the hangout. This Tito's Tacos is like that too. It's a long drive from now. They don't open till 11. I haven't been there in a long time. I used to go to the beach and on the way back we'd go there. Yeah, it was in Culver City. So many good food places are gone now. Bummer about Noggles. Any more though? Like, okay, let's talk about Taco Bell. You were in Fullerton? Nice. Let's talk about Taco Bell. Taco Bell messed up the Burrito Supreme. Do you guys ever eat that? It used to be so good. They would have beans, cheese, tomatoes, and lettuce, and a little sour cream. And it was like pretty solid. I had one today, and they like put some red sauce in it, and they screwed it up and like put water in the beans. I go, what's the shit? Taco Bell, get it together. It was horrible. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that the way they make it would make you ill. Yeah. And then they toast the tortilla. I was like, no. They try to deep fry it, but it's like halfway done. It's so gross. They ruined such a good thing. The Burrito Supreme was like my favorite. Yeah, they ruined it. It's like a wet, bleh. Yeah. I had it once and it was terrible. And then I was like, all right, I'll do it one more time. And then I told the guy, no red sauce. It still was crappy. I rarely ever eat there. Every once in a while, the rest of the crew wants it, and I'm just like, all right. But I usually get like, I get the vegetarian Mexican pizza. That's it, because they can't mess that up. They usually do that pretty good. You can't eat Chipotle. For me, it wasn't. It wasn't. They don't even need to add salt to that. Have I ever had the grilled cheese beef burrito at Taco Bell? No, I can't. I can't do the cheese. The cheese, forget about it. Oh yeah, remember those chicken tacos were pretty good actually. Bean and cheese burrito from Taco Bell used to be like 70 cents. Yes, yes, I do remember that. I remember I could get two, I could get two bean and cheese burritos for $1.25 when I was in high school. Okay. Yep. It was like $2. What's a vegetarian Mexican? It's a Mexican pizza with no beef. Yeah. My friend's aunt owned a Taco Bell. And so we'd go there sometimes. And one day you're probably never going to want to eat beef there again if I tell the whole story, but I won't ruin it for you. Um, It was the cheapest thing on the menu. Yeah. I always got nachos. But then I started going to that because I only had like $2. Because when you're a kid, you don't have that much money. Well, anyway, after that, I didn't eat the beef at Taco Bell for like 20 years. I'm not kidding. Yeah. The nachos Supreme is tiny now. Remember how big it was? It was in that big oval thing, and they've shrunk it down, and it's like $8, $9. It used to be like $5. Yeah. There's barely any toppings. I know. Yeah. Every time we went, I got that with just no beef. Yeah, I would get no beef. Now you want nachos. The fire sauce is pretty good. Yeah. But the Mexican pizza is really good. It's pretty much just like tostada, beans. Um, I don't get the beef on it, you know. I just ate the cinnamon twists tonight. They were good. Yeah. You like the caliente, huh? Yeah, so every once in a while, like once a month, we'll get Taco Bell, if that. Sometimes I'm like, no, that's okay. I don't want to be sick today. Yeah, because you know how they make it. I didn't eat it for 20 years. Yep. And then even though the tacos I like at Taco Bell are the Doritos Supreme ones, but they mess up their meat. They put so much water in it. They try to put sauce in it and then they water it down. It's awful. Yeah. It was so bad I wrote them. No, it was like leaking out. I'm like, this is gross. They're ruining it. And it's so expensive now. Yeah. Oh, they did. They got rid of that one. I know we went to eat there and it was like we went at like 4 o'clock. So it was four people. Guess how much it was? Okay, we each got a soda, but we got small. And then should I say what we got? One kid got like three things, and then two cinnamon twists. More. Yeah, it was more. I think it was $70. It's so expensive for Taco Bell. Yeah. And then what's really funny is my husband goes, "Who got this drink?" And I go, "I think it was on there before. We forgot to delete it." Yeah, we're not going to tell everybody how it was made either. That's right. What's up, Miss V? It was, yeah. Yeah, I think it was 68. Yep. I mean, it's just the way it goes sometimes. Yeah. I didn't have anything at home. I have to go to the store. So I was like, my husband's like, "You want to get Taco Bell?" And I'm like, "Not really." Can we get something else? Well, it's easy. But the kids were fine. They were happy with it. But my son, he got two beef tacos or two, whatever the hell they are, two tacos, cinnamon crisp. I don't know. He got something huge. I just forgot what it was. Yeah, I need to go to the store because we were eating out a lot. I know I haven't made it at home. Sometimes I don't even want to cook. So if you're going to tell me you want to go out, let's go. I definitely prefer to eat out. Yeah, but it is expensive. But we don't do it every day. We go out. We always eat out Friday and Saturday nights, and sometimes Sundays. It just depends. But everything's gotten like I even said to my husband, like we could have gone to a nice restaurant for what Taco Bell cost, and then we'd feel better. We'd feel way better after that. But nobody got sick, so that was a plus. Listen to this comment. Modern women are just terrible, so I'm getting an AI robot. I'm done trying. Hello, Leah. Hello, Tiger. Hello, Tiger. Yes. Gotcha. What's going on? Have fun with that. Scott, Scott, are you still there? Is this our new basis for judgment? No, I mean, we already ate there. The good part is we didn't get sick. Have fun with your robot, you weirdo. Tiki Trish. I'm dead. All of the time I don't want to cook since my kids have gotten older. I did so much. Yeah. Right, Tara? I don't. I love that my daughter could cook. She's a really good cook. So, she made like mac and cheese the other day, not the night before last, Sunday night. Oh, it was so good. She's a good cook. Xavier, that's kind of a personal question. Like from scratch. Yeah. This kid like can cook like nobody's business. It's She used to watch all the cooking shows, so she doesn't need recipes. Cause I'm like, oh, are you sure you got no, it comes out good. She's got that natural thing like my grandma had. Oh my gosh, I miss him. Remember Bolt? Yeah, James. James. He would always say he was wearing his mom's lingerie, and he was thinking about going to the grocery store in it with a trench coat. I haven't seen him in a long time. I hope he comes back. He was fun. Yeah, it is. Does she clean up too? I'm teaching her that now. Like, I love that you want to cook and make a beautiful meal for us, but you do have to clean up. So that's the new thing. So far so good. Yeah, because sometimes then I have all the pots and pans in there, and if we cook together, she cooks, I clean. But now I've been saying if you want to cook that after I'm making a dinner, then you got to clean up. So she's been doing that. Yeah. Can I what? I just saw that comment. Oh, you're nasty over there. Oh my gosh. People on the YouTube. Yeah. Adds mac and cheese to their nachos. Yeah, I like it real cheesy, but I like homemade too. Oh yeah, every dish. It's wild to me. So I have like a pampered chef, like these little glass measuring cups. They're like pudding jars, right? I have like 8 of them. Every single one of them she uses to put all the spices. I'm like, you can use one, dump it. No, because she'll be making some video or something. Hey, you know what? Use them all, but you can wash them. Here's a brand new sponge for you, and this is how you do it. Mhm. I will say this though, she can wash dishes good, so that's good. And then my son doesn't really like cook, but I've been making him. All right, you can help her. But then of course, he wanted to make pizza one day. So I was like, that was fine. And then he helped clean up because they should. They got to learn how to do that. Sometimes they don't want to. I mean, sometimes I don't want to. Yeah. I'm like, I'll leave it in the sink for tomorrow. Pizza pie, yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I have plenty of stuff in there. Actually, I want to buy a new. I'm looking right now, but I need to get a whole new set, a new set of pots and pans. Yeah, because ours is starting to like fall apart, and it's good, but I want to get like non-toxic. Yeah, you're a tornado in the kitchen. I'm terrible. I have to clean as I go. My brain tells me like work smarter, not harder. And so if I'm cooking and I use something, wash it, put it away. Yeah, I have to. I taught myself that young. And then when I had my own apartment, um, no, I always had to do that way. Yeah. You know what, Trish? It may take longer, but the time you're going to have with her at that age, it's priceless. And then you're going to wish you had that time back, and time you won't get back. So be more patient, my friend, because you know what? I used to feel that, and then I just stopped feeling that way, and I loved it. I'd let her cook it, burn it. I didn't care. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Like I think I picked that up from my mom, like washing everything that you cooked with, you know, and then um, having a clean workspace as you go. Yeah, and then you get down to the end of it when you're all done. I just leave it in the sink. Like right now, I have two. I have no, I washed them. I think I have two cups in the sink. I usually don't. What's up, hippie chicky? How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. Did you go to sleep and wake back up in Mandy? I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, thank you. You're good? Oh, good. Yeah, we're just having a chat. Let's see, we talked about food. We talked about how expensive kids are. We talked about getting older. We talked about my hair. My hair getting fried. It's purple now. Not really. It looks purple, huh? See? It looks purple. That's not. It's blue. You'll see tomorrow at today. Today. Yeah. It really does look purple with the light, but it's blue. I wish it came out like that. I might have to do it. Thanks. I'll black out all my this room so it'll look purple again. Yeah, it's really kind of blue. It's washing out though. No, it I didn't. It's cuz I'm not sitting all the way up in my chair. See? It's still kind of it's shorter. I did cut a lot of it off. I cut 18 or 20 inches off it. Yeah, I cut like 18 inches off it. 20 inches? I don't know when I got the haircut. I'll have to look. Maybe a year ago. Yeah, you see that it's real it's blue. See? It's blue. Your granddaughter wants to start coming over to learn some recipes. Like, how sweet is that? That's so awesome, Pat. I love that. I was, she'll always remember that. Enjoy it. I remember like being little. I'll tell you, she's 20, great age. I wish I had my grandma. The memory I have of my grandma, I have a couple memories of her being my mom's mom, is I remember her being in her kitchen. She was very Italian. She was very Italian, right? And she made her own homemade sauce, gravy, if you're Italian, you know. And she would be in the kitchen. I remember she had a big pot and she'd have the sauce in there just cooking up. She'd be stirring it. And then she'd tell me, I was young, like 6, and she'd tell me, come here. And then she'd pull up this little chair that she had, and she'd get me up on the chair, leaning over to the sink. And then she'd get a piece of her bread and she'd put the sauce on it. And then she'd cut up a meatball and put it in there. Just as she was like folding it up to cut it in half, to put it on a plate, here comes my grandpa. Is someone in my sauce? Yeah. And she's like, don't tell grandpa. He'd already be in there for his. Yeah. And then I'd sit at the table. I remember that being young. And it tasted so good. I've never had spaghetti like that ever again. Yeah, it's cool. So I was young. And then she died when I was 7, 8. Actually, she died 6 days before my 8th birthday. Yep. And I was the only one who had gotten a present. So they gave it to me later. And I still have it. I think it's on my shelf up here. It's my baby doll that pees. Yeah. It might be here in on my other shelf in my bedroom. Yeah. But I still remember that spaghetti sauce. And you know what? In those days, a lot of the Italians, they didn't write none of these recipes down because they would do it like this. Yeah, it was a little sprinkle of this, a little dash of that. They did not write anything down. So nobody has her recipe. Even my aunt, I've asked her, you never met your grandma? She passed when my mom was 23 and I wasn't born until my mom was 28. But if you look in the mirror or look in the palm of your hand, you're part of her. Yeah, you are. I've been baking with my granddaughters since they were toddlers. They're now in college and they sure called to see if they could come over to bake. Jody, I love that. That's awesome. I know, I think about that, like, like, that's just so special. I love that. I remember my mom teaching me how to cook. Yeah. No way, that's cool. Still doing cartwheels at 62. Hell yeah. Yeah. The kitchen is always like a great place to bond. I cooked with my mom. I just remember so many uh cool stories. My mom cooked really good. But my grandma's sauce, and I asked my all of them, nobody has a recipe because my grandma never wrote it down. My aunt makes sauce. I should ask her again, but she doesn't cook anymore. She eats out. I think she sometimes cooks, but I think she's done cooking. I mean, she has 7 kids. They're all grown up. She has grandkids and great grandkids. Oh, I know about the apple juice. Yeah, I have tried it. It didn't give me the flavor. It's because she made the tomatoes. She grew them in her garden, and then she would put them in a pan, put the oil. I think she probably made her own damn oil, and then lots of garlic, and then they would sit in there for like probably 5 hours. Butter? What are you talking about? I don't think so. Probably tons of imperial. No, I don't think they put any butter in that. I never met my grandparents, and my mom said my mom doesn't know who her dad is. Oh, before you were born. Yeah. My I mean, you could always find out. You could get your DNA done. It's always fascinating to see if you can learn something because DNA doesn't lie, and it can either give you it's luscious. Yeah, I don't know what she. I don't. I'm gonna say she if she put oil in it, she's probably not putting butter in it. Yeah, a butter at the end, like on your pasta or what? Yeah, I was gonna say, and some people don't want to be found. um, yeah. I've had like I've already talked to you guys about that stuff, but um I had somebody in my family who was like really anti with it. And then one day this person called like I think it was my nephew that called him and was like, "Hi, I'm related to so and so. Is that your mom?" And I guess they were like some baby that was given up. So DNA does not lie. And then they got yeah, on the pasta. Yeah, it is. I'm big time into it. I've been doing it for 30 years. 30, more than 30. I've probably been doing it for 40. I've been doing genealogy that long. Yeah, 40, about 40 years. Maybe 42 years. Like, but I've been into the DNA part of it like for 15. Yeah, I can find anybody. I actually was doing it as like a side hustle, if you could call it that. But I would do family trees and like literally design them and everything. Yeah, that's like the design side of it. It's really interesting. I don't know, I just have a thing for it that I really love. And it's I don't know, I've been doing it so long that like it's gotten easier over time to find people, but DNA really helps. Yeah, cuz people, they could say, "Oh, it's I was told this story." And a lot of times the older generations, they didn't they kind of like died with their secrets, and DNA reveals otherwise sometimes. Hey friends, how's it going? Hey, what's up? Cardboard Comedy, how are you? Hello, Jen, welcome in. It's very interesting. I've had so many people that I've helped and that they found out like they're not like related to their family who they thought. I mean, it's kind of like very heartbreaking for them. Good morning. But it's just part of it. It's really kind of sad. I had a cousin too who was trying to find out. She knew she didn't look like her dad, and she just kind of felt like it, but she looks like all of us. Like she looks like my Italian cousins. And so I said, maybe you should do your DNA. She's like, will you help me? And I'm like, of course I would. And so she asked her mom first, right? Because she wanted to kind of see. So long story short, she did the DNA. Her mom kind of ignored her because she wanted to know if the guy who she had known her as her dad was really her dad, because she looked nothing like her brother and sister who were the same mother and father. And anyway, her whole world got shaken up because she found out that that was not her dad. And her gut, she listened to her gut. And so I helped her with that. We found her family. She had a sister. I think she had two sisters. And then vanished. She vanished from the internet. She had to take a break. It was a lot. Yeah, because then she had to confront her mom about it. And, her other brother and sister, she had to tell them, like, I have more siblings. So it ended up working out for her, but I felt really bad for her. But we still keep in touch. But that would suck. Every family has some secret. You eventually find out about it because, DNA does not lie. People are like, oh, that stuff's fake. It's not, it's accurate. And what's even funnier is when people, and it's not like your results aren't 100% in the sense of like your ethnicity, because it's based on like there's a pool of people. So it's based on like who's tested in that region. And so that's how your percentage goes up and down. It's a bunch of stuff, but um when people get it and then it connects people, you're like, wait, my grandma, or like when they see their ethnicity is even funnier. I know these guys that were like, how am I, like, one guy was like, he's as fair as could be, and he was like 60% African American. He's like, how is that possible? Well, his was hidden, and now he knew the truth. And so I connected him with like four generations of his family and everybody on the side that he didn't know about, because somebody was given up as a baby is what happened. And or there's more to it. Like we still, there's one part we were trying to figure out because I was helping him. Yeah, it was crazy. He was like, what? No, this is a mistake. And I go, do it again. If you really think it's a mistake, do it again, but you're wasting your money. So he did it again, came back, exact same thing. Yeah. Yeah, he couldn't figure it out. And I think it was his great great grandfather. Yeah, had been given up as a baby. Yeah, I so many stories like that. Yeah, and then I had it is very intriguing. Yeah. And some folks, they don't want to do their DNA, and that's fine. I mean, they get a little paranoid like, "Oh, well they have my." It's like you go to the doctor and you get your labs drawn. It's kind of the same thing. I did it. I did it many years ago. Yeah, no way, Pat. Did they connect? Like, did they get in touch with each other? That has to be a shock to the core to find that out. Yeah. Yeah, that's like, wow. But you hear those stories all the time. You hear a ton of stories. Like, you can go on YouTube and like type in, ancestry results, family or something, and tons of stuff comes up. I told you guys about that girl I knew, right? That she had her, I don't know the whole story. Like I know bits and pieces of it because it's been a long time since she told me. And it was basically something along the line of her dad or her grandfather, I think it was. Yeah. So her grandfather was a traveling salesman, and Was it grandfather? Oh, maybe it was her dad, was a traveling salesman. And so when he would travel, well, he had another wife in like another state. Oh, no, it is a grandfather. Anyway, long story short, he died when he was like traveling. He had a heart attack. And so he was with the other family that he had. So he would stay with this family for like 3 days, go travel here because he had a big job. And he did have the big job, which traveled him to all these three women's houses. And he had like full families with them. So when he died, well, they all found out about each other. They just thought he went missing. And turns out when they got the DNA, they found all these siblings. It was wild. They have been in touch. Him and his wife could not have kids. They were, oh, that's awesome. What a surprise. It's nice when it's those happy endings like that. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Trish? Yeah. There's so many stories like that. And then have you guys heard about there's this guy that donated his sperm, right? He sold it, I think. And he I don't know how many kids he has, but all these kids found out they were like from the sperm bank. And so they all went and did the DNA and I don't it's like 20 kids. Anyway, they all connected and then they got to meet the dad. He has like 30 kids or something crazy. Yeah, that's why they use yep, yeah, donor sperm. Yeah, so if you get your DNA, because your DNA is what it is, so someday you want to find out. Yeah, it muted that. It's very interesting. Yeah, the guy, I think it was like in Australia. I want to say it's in Australia. Oh yeah, listen, he has a ton of kids. Okay, his name was Jonathan, and he had 1,000 kids. Yeah, serial sperm donor, 1,000 kids, and it's real. Look it up. Well, yeah, but I think there was like 20 or 30 of them that he was yeah. In 2017 he got banned from donating it. But like he's young. He's only like 44 years old. 1,000 kids is what they said. As of April 2023, a Dutch court estimated that he had fathered between 500 and 600 children. And then may have fathered up to 1,000 children across several continents. Yes, it is. That's how they found the Golden State Killer through DNA. CC Moore is like the number one genealogy DNA specialist. Yeah, CC Moore, she's freaking phenomenal. Yep, she's solved a lot of crimes that way. She works with the police. Yep. Oh, is touch DNA? I don't know, but I know she works with them. But it probably is like on a fine line for that. Yeah. So if you're a criminal and your cousin does DNA testing, they will use it. Yeah. If it's donated to a certain database. Yeah. But I think I forget the other website. There's a website where you could upload it. But people started opting out and leaving the website because they were sharing it with the police and detectives and stuff without consent. I think they got sued actually. I don't remember the name of that one. I didn't put my stuff on there. Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna raid. I didn't realize it was 2:30. It's been such a great. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. I'm like, hell no, you need my consent. I don't even worry about it. Yeah, I didn't have an issue. My stuff's still saved. They just sold the company, so I mean, I know it's late. Yeah. You can it was kind of a pain to get it off there, but it's still there. Like nothing's been an issue. I know some of them, like, you can go in there and have your data deleted without an issue, but they don't actually delete it. So you have to send like a certified letter. Same thing with Ancestry, same thing. There's so many DNA companies. Oh, thank you, Duchess. It depends. Most of them are mouth. Yeah, like you can't eat anything for 30 minutes or chew gum or smoke or drink. And then you just swab like the inside or you spit. Yeah, you spit into like a solution and then shake it together, mark it, it has like a sticker, take a picture of it, and then they give you a little like mailer and you send it in. I actually have a DNA kit right here. I forgot I had it. I gotta ask Ancestry. That's what I was gonna do. I need a replacement. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot I had it in here. I was like, oh shit, that's a brand new kit. I just wanted to take it out so I don't forget. Okay, good. Yeah. You just got No, they don't usually do that because on the thing it has a number and then the vial has a number. So unless you mix it up yourself on your end, but they don't mix it up because the way they do it, I've watched like a video of it. Yeah, it comes in and then it's like one thing there and it's processed a safe way. But it's not to say they don't make mistakes, right? Yeah. Imagine the like I know my cousin sent in a DNA kit for her dog and then she said it's bullshit, don't ever do it again. Cuz she got some weird mixture of what kind of dog she had. It was pretty funny. I know. Yeah, I don't like I never got paranoid about that cuz I feel like to reassure people with DNA, like it's a personal choice, right? You don't have to put like your government name. You could put like an alias. So anybody that I've ever helped do, because I monitor like 50 people's DNA on my ancestry, like half of them, we made fake names. Yeah, so no one could really know who they were. Yeah. But the one thing I'll say, yeah, because if you put your name, you make it visible, people can see what your name is. But a lot of people have made it, so they just, like Joan Smith is one of them. Tiki Trish it is. Yeah. But you know what? I always look at it like this, like, some people are weird about it because they're kind of paranoid because they watch certain things. But honestly, you go to the doctor, you get your blood drawn, you send it to a lab, you never see it again. How do you know they disposed of it, right? It's kind of the same thing. You never know. But I think that there's other things they'd rather have than that. So, what is this? Okay, I gotta save that. Hold on. Let me see who's on to rate. Dude, this guy didn't even send my stuff yet. I don't worry about it either. I'm just like, you know what? Well, you can make a choice for that. But yeah, sometimes it's good to know, I think, to know where you come from. And then you can choose not to connect, especially if they're toxic and, you know, abusive. Yeah. All right. Let me see. What's up, Bree? Good morning. Can't believe I'm still on. This is late night for us. Oh my God. Amelia Earhart, right? Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. It was really, we have had some really interesting topics tonight, but I enjoyed it. Let's see who's. Hey, you have a good night too. Thank you so much. All right, I think we just rated these guys the other night. Let's rate somewhere in time. She was in here. She's always so nice. And I hope everybody has a really good one. I'll be back on. I'm gonna need a nap at 9:23 this morning, Pacific time. So that'll be Coffee Talk and Tech Chat. We'll talk to buyers and sellers. We can talk about OBS because I've been getting a lot of questions about that. And your favorite, we can talk about shipping. So we're gonna raid, drop some eyeballs and whatever color heart you'd like, and I'll see you guys soon.